what to think about
time you guys got here.
when you're born into a fire. Let them burn, let
You know where y'all have been all day.
them sell them to the richest buyer.
Like you just pick random times to show up.
World decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway.
Oh my God, it's Suko. Don't interrupt the intro to subscribe.
Because we're never dropping
When
beat the odds, beat the big house. The brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves. We won't let the world burn away, burn away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake it through the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, hate is
the weather has been crazy here. So we've had like this fucking insane like wind and rain and power in and out. And I fucking spent 3 hours picking up branches today, branches out of trees. Like it's been extreme. So I didn't get hardly any sleep last night. I'm running behind on everything. So we had to push the Patreon show and we're here, but late. Here we go.
Hey Daddies, it's me, the Linda Binda from TikTok. I
God
wanted
damn
to
it,
make this
Austin's
video
back.
because I wanted to thank you for watching Cold Beer Confessionals with Will Bird. I think that's just incredible. I've watched a few episodes and I'm just like very intrigued. But you know what I'm most intrigued in is Big Daddy's meat stick. I heard that it's very thick, like a good old German sausage. You know, Linda and her coochie loves that. Oh, never mind. Let's not go there. Anyways, I hope you have a good show and enjoy it as you can. There's a lot of weird things that go on, especially when it comes from the realm of Linda Bindaland. So, enjoy the show. Thanks for watching. Peace out.
Welcome, everybody. I'm Will Bird. This is the Cold Beer Confessional. Thank you for joining us. Legend assured us yesterday that Austin would not be back for several weeks. We were in the clear, and then suddenly, here he is. What is that about? What's happening there? That doesn't make much sense. Anyways, thank you guys for joining us. Like I said, I'm Will Bird. This is Cold Beer Confessional. We'll be going over a couple things tonight. JasonQ is kind of a pussy. That's probably the biggest issue. It was kind of weird. Hold on just a second. So that was kind of weird. JasonQ decided to do a statement on Phil Godlewski. Now, Jason and Phil used to be semi-close. I don't know if you guys know this, but like he was talking about Jason and having him on his show and doing an interview with him because his audience liked Jason's decodes. Now, we just covered, this was just completely, I could see the future. I could see the future. So basically, it was not, there's no such thing as coincidences. We covered JasonQ last night and how he hates the Jews. So that was a thing. But now we're back tonight. And JasonQ's in the news again. In the news. Hold on just a second. JasonQ did a video. We're going to watch that first because it's been taken down. The video is now private or some shit, or maybe they edited it out. It was private earlier, but let me grab the link and we can check. Let's see. By the way, inflation kind of pissed. Oh, thank you for the new subscriptions. Inflation's pissing me off. The video is private, is restricted or private. So they took the video down. I have these pants that I wear, and everybody, Mariah makes fun of them. But like when I was working on the road, they're like ripstop material, and they're like a cargo style pant, and they're like a tactical style pants. And I got to wearing them. The reason I started wearing them was when I was running contracts for the government. They were really handy because they had magazine pockets in them. And so I could always have extra magazines on the inside of my pockets. Well, they were cheap too. And they're like ripstop material, so they last a really long time. Then when I came back to the civilian world and I was working on the road, it was just like that type of work is just really hard on like clothing. There's like most of the turbans you work on have like these giant nails sticking out of them. They're insulation pins, and they're these pins that come out that they put insulation on, then they bend them over. But like you're sliding all over that and sharp edges and stuff, and it just rips the shit out of clothing. So it's really hard on clothing. So I kept wearing the same pants, but minus the magazine pockets, just regular cargo pockets. And I used to buy them, and I went and looked, and the last time I bought some was in 2018, and I still have pairs. I still have 2 good pair right now. I bought 10 in 2018. No, I bought 10 in 2018 and 5 in each color. I got a gray and a khaki, and I still have 2 pair that are still in good condition. but it was 2018. So they've lasted for like 5 years, right around 5 years, almost exactly. Because I bought them in right around January. It's on the dot like 5 years, and pretty rough on them. They're like work pants. Like I don't wear them out to like do stuff. They're like work pants, and most of them are destroyed or ripped or whatever. Well, the last time I bought them, they were $21 a pair. $21 a pair. They're not like a name brand. They're the house brand for LA Police Gear. LA Police Gear is a website that sells a lot of tactical and police officer stuff, military stuff, and it's like their brand, LA Police Gear, tactical, another pant, whatever. I went to buy some today, and it went from $21 a pair to $41 a pair. They doubled in price. They're $41.99 or something now. Isn't that crazy? In 5 years, they doubled in price. So it looks like I'm going to have to stop being a cartoon character that wears the same clothing every day and find some different pants. But I'll show them to you. Hold on. One time I had like 30 pair of these because it's hard to do laundry on the road. We would have to find drop-off services because we'd work like 16, 18 hours a day. I'm not going to go do laundry. LA Police Gear, tactical, rip stop pants. But yeah, I wore them overseas and they lasted a really long time. And I brought some of those overseas ones and started wearing them at work. And when they worked good at work, I mean, I was ripping jeans like crazy. When they worked good at work, I was like, hell, I'll buy some more that are without, I don't need the magazine pockets. Open image in new tab. Yeah, they look like this. They're just like khaki. They're just khaki pants. They do have a wider, the only thing different from regular pants is one, they're made out of ripstop material. Two, they have front pockets right here. Like not just your side pockets, but you have like front pockets like a cell phone would fit in. And then it's got a wider like waistband so you can fit a duty belt in. So the waistband will at least be 1.5, but I think they're all 2-inch like belt loops so you can fit a duty belt in it. But damn, I mean, they're nice, but I don't know I want to pay fucking $40 a pair for them. I'll just wait till every once in a while they'll go on closeout, like on sale or whatever. And then they're usually $19.99 a pair, but only in select sizes. So I don't think they're worth $40 a pair, but damn, fucking inflation's killing everything. I can't even get the pants I like. Jesus Christ. Anyways, they're really good pants. If you ever think about buying them, they have non-khaki versions. They have like slimline versions. They have like stretch material versions if you like straight leg. They're really good pants. The ripstop fabric is really good. Every pair of pants that I've ever destroyed, is like in 4 or 5 years, I'll usually like the crotch seam like ends up starting to like come undone. And then one day you'll just bend down and it'll fucking rip. And then from that point forward, it just rip bigger and bigger and bigger until your whole dick's hanging out. And then Mariah makes me throw them away. Anyways, this was the JasonQ video that was posted. Phil talked about it earlier. They took it down. And, you know, I'm not the type of person that likes to be like, well, I'll record that just in case they take it down. But Dr. J. Hyde Ashbury is. So let's see what she said.
Bill Godlewski shared your Nothing Can Stop What Is Coming.
Hold on, I'm moving it.
Telegram. I found it. And
here it is.
Somebody posted that Bill Godlewski shared your Nothing Can Stop What Is Coming. I'm like, where is this at? So I went to Telegram. I found it. And no, it's not. He changed it. He put it in a digital format instead of your.
When I found them, so like, if you don't know this, it's hard to explain, but a lot of people in the military and a lot of people around the military, like contractors and shit, they're like fucking mall rangers, right? They gotta have like the highest speed shit and the coolest shit. And these guys, when I was running contracts, these guys would be like, oh yeah, I wear 511 tactical, or I wear this. And they were wearing fucking tactical pants in the desert where you like sweat like a shit ton. So you can't like wear them like 2 days in a row. Like the fucking shit stinks. They would be wearing like these pants that were like $80 a pair. And I'm like, fuck you. So when I found $20 a pair of pants I was like, hell yeah. I was buying them like fucking hundreds of dollars and having them delivered overseas at a time. And then I just liked them after that. I don't know. I'm a creature of habit. I have routines and I like my routines. And if my shit's not right, I don't like it.
Picture, but
I mean, pedophiles don't do that.
yeah.
I mean,
What was that,
you know,
Jason?
I'm like, where is this at? So I went to Telegram. I found it. And no, it's not. He changed it. He put it in a digital format instead of your picture. But
I mean, pedophiles don't do that.
That was a weird comment. What did he even say there? I missed it. I think he said they said that Phil Godlewski stole some of your content that you made, but he changed the name on it and didn't give you credit, basically, to make it look like he didn't steal it. And JasonQ said pedophiles are going to do that. So
he changed it. He put it in a digital format instead of your picture. But
I mean, pedophiles don't do that.
yeah.
I mean, you know, he likes to fuck little kids. I mean, he likes to steal shit too.
okay, so JasonQ says this, not me. I would never get tied up in a slander or defamation or libel lawsuit. But JasonQ, unedited, screen captured recording, said he likes to fuck little kids and he likes to steal shit too. He likes to fuck little kids and he likes to steal shit too.
No, it's not. He changed it. He put it in a digital format instead of your picture. But
I mean, pedophiles don't do that.
yeah.
I mean, you know, he likes to fuck little kids. I mean, he likes to steal shit too. You know,
I just wanted to share. 'Cause
Godlewstein, I mean, I mean, people are still following that fucking idiot. I mean, yeah.
I've never
I
followed
put it
him.
in our Discord, Amy.
Pedophile, you know, fucking, I don't think Donald Trump likes to meet pedophiles, but. and I-
No, wood chippers is his preferred method of probably getting rid of them.
They say Donald Trump doesn't like to meet pedos, and then she jumps in with he puts them in wood chippers. So that's probably true.
I mean, nobody can say he's not a pedophile. I mean, shit. You know, it's all over fucking X. I mean, everything.
Yeah.
Outed. I mean, what are you gonna do? Like, hey, they said be careful. All these people just. But that's a trick question, Paul.
What do you say?
Can't, you know, if you paid your car, get you from point A to point B, is being evil. But the first question you said was your vehicle, so that would be your vehicle making it from point A to point B. Any outside force, fuck it, you know. I mean, as long as you get your vehicle, your ass to point A to point B, fuck, that's all that matters. That's the vehicle they want in working. It's like
Layla.
yeah, that's about any kind of vehicle, outside, inside, upside down. Just they have all that shit.
So Layla Decker, folks, lots of trafficked women who are forced into prostitution in Israel. For those of you that don't know, Layla is former, I don't know how to call it. Her and Misty were at a place together. Misty was one of the lady that we helped get into the safe house in Oregon. And apparently Layla was in that type of atmosphere as well. So Layla, we're glad you're here with us. Thank you for being here.
Oh, I guess Phil sues anyone that
You
helps him.
ruffled some feathers, Jason.
Because you don't know why. I mean, if you want to research all the court documents and all that, they're actually all public information.
Yeah, I got you.
And yeah,
Well,
right there. So I mean, you know, I mean, Nick he should do a movie on Phil. I mean, why are people paying fucking $200 or $400 a month to fucking Phil for a piece of silver? How stupid are you people? I mean, you do understand it's like 20.
Tell him about it, Jason.
And he's just been fucking fleecing you with, oh, the anonymous people say it's. You know what tells us shit? Documentation. That's what tells us shit. Nobody's fucking sitting here saying, I'm not holding up a Mensa sign or shit like that.
I just say at least give people the.
Oh yeah,
You
no, I saw those. Those are the ones that are on close for just in certain sizes. I'm not a 28 waist. I'm not a 44 waist either. Those are available. But yeah, I saw that. I was like, hell yeah, they still have some for $20.
Oh, give credit where credit is due. And that's all I say.
yep.
Don't take it for yours. You could, I mean, even if you just said, I don't know, this is going around the internet. I don't know who to give credit to, but this is pretty amazing. And I felt
I do need it.
see it. Like even just
I do need to save that link and keep checking it though.
that, but there's none of that. It's like, I didn't come up with this. I'm just sharing.
I mean, research Phillips, goodbye. I mean, then bye-bye. Trust me, you will not be missed. Because if you're going to fucking just follow his shit, fucking, you go right down the fucking sewer with the rest of them. Because
I'm going to bookmark that
what have they been
page.
doing? Why isn't anybody following them? Why isn't, what information are they putting out? Nothing.
Nothing.
I'm so
They've been putting
I
out
don't give a fuck if
nothing.
it's disappointed me or not. Research. Bitch, do you know what research is? We've done our research on fucking Phil Godlewski. We have the documentation. But yet, people like you, research. Look at the court documents. Why is he fucking 14-year-olds when he's a baseball coach for the same school?
Oh, no.
Look it up.
Guys, listen, there are things.
So it's not like just like in passing that he said some wild shit. Like he's going in depth. He's going in depth into this. Ah, fuck, I clicked off of it. God damn it. Let me go get it again. I do this all the fucking time.
Somebody posted that Bill.
I mean, research Phillips, goodbye. I mean, then bye-bye. Trust me, you will not be missed. Because if you're going to fucking just follow his shit, fucking, you go right down the fucking sewer with the rest of them. Because what have they been doing? Why isn't anybody following them? Why isn't, what information are they putting out? Nothing. Sorry, I'm so disappointed. I don't give a fuck if it's disappointed me or not. Research. Bitch, do you know what research is? We've done our research on fucking Phil Godlewski. We have the documentation.
We have the
But yet,
documents.
People like you,
So he has the documents. Listen how strong a stance he's taken. He has the documents. We know the school he was at, the baseball coach. We know everything. He's for sure. We got it. We've got him.
research. Look at the court documents. Why is he fucking 14-year-olds when he's a baseball coach for the same school? Go ahead, look it up.
Guys, listen, there are things that you know that we don't, and things we know that you don't. We're not bashing anybody. We're just bringing the fucking info.
If you want to sit here and defend a pedophile, then fucking joke's on you, bitch. That's all. It's all out there. But yet, you're wrong. Research, fucking research. I forgot more than you know. Oh, your whole bloodline. Come on, fucking
Forgot more than you know. I have all the research. I printed off the internet.
shit like that. You can't even see it, bye-bye and fuck you. Yeah, fuck Jews. Trust me, Jackie Blues.
Oh, he had to throw in that fuck Jews too.
It's filthy pigs like you that give the rest of liberals a bad name.
Well, that's
I mean, that's it. Oh, fuck me, but yeah, trust me. There's a reason why people don't fuck out when they're saying, they're over there raping Jewish women. Yeah. Try to find somebody to voluntarily fuck a Jewish woman. I'll wait. You're not going to. Yeah, what are they going to do? What, complain halfway through and then, they whip out their dick. Good call.
Zombies are dangerous.
yeah.
Phil is going after Al Pasoni now, and
Sorry?
are for autistic children so bad.
I mean,
Give credit when sharing other people's work. Absolutely.
That's all I'm saying. Like that's
Wow.
that tells me all I need to know right there about a
Now everybody's super interested in buying the pants. I've gotten like 3 messages. I've got like 3 messages. Are these the right pants? Are these the pants? I need to get these pants. Yes, those are the pants.
person if they're not going to
Okey-dokey.
give credit or at least
I'm not
put it in there. I don't
acknowledging
know
you
where
guys.
I've seen this on the internet. But it's not mine. I didn't create it. Just sharing.
yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
And I definitely wouldn't tell you that you guys are only 4 away from setting it off.
Jackie, be careful of those 5 followers yours, please. You don't cause any kind of ruckus. Just what's coming back? Oh, poor dude. Yeah. If anybody wants to look, if anybody has taken a Viagra,
Such a dick! Every day I wake up and I hope you're dead.
Thanks a lot.
and they need their, after 4 hours, you got to have that thing go down. Just click on her profile. Fuck. It's almost like
Fuck.
watching Hillary and fucking
Fuck.
who would dyke it out. Oh,
Dock it out.
keep that motherfucking
What
thing
the
going.
fuck is wrong with this guy?
Name out of
What?
your mother effing mouth.
He said it's like watching Uma Abedin and Hillary Clinton Dock it out. What is wrong with this guy?
Sorry.
I think it's great. I like that. Just
She's gone, folks.
No, I just, somebody else said
Bye-bye.
deplorable freedom. I was just going along with that.
So he's taking a pretty strong stance here, obviously.
And it reminded me of Will Smith talking to what's his face about keeping Jada. I was doing my reenactment
oh my God. Keep my cute ball shaped wife's head.
out of your mother.
And let's the fuck a bunch of young guys walking around.
Close that wormhole.
And while she's getting fucked by young guys, I'm getting plowed by big motherfuckers. Because they all come out too.
Big Mike's coming into town.
So you can see there are a good bunch of people. So this happened. This video happened. And then Phil, of course, latched onto it. We end up with this. So one of his followers sent him the link and an email or whatever about it. And Phil sends this email. It says, reply, hey, bro, it's JasonQ. So he's replying to something that was, I guess, already sent. And it says, hey, Jason, I just watched a broadcast. He also sent it to Jason Janzewski, Januszewski, Timothy M. Coleman, Esquire, and Timothy Bowers. It says, hey, Jason, I just watched a broadcast from last night. Link is below at the 1 hour and 59 minute mark, in which you called me a pedophile and said he likes to fuck little kids and steal shit too. These statements are both untrue and defamatory in nature. They pose an immediate threat to my safety and are also interfering with my subscriber base. I am requesting that this video be removed from the internet immediately. If it is not, I intend to file a defamation lawsuit against you in federal court. I have CC'd my defamation attorneys to this email. I will give you no more than 24 hours to abide by my request and remove the video. Further, any future defamatory statements that refer to me will not be given any such courtesy, and an immediate legal action will instead be filed. Thank you. And it has Phil Godlewski. It has the link, 1-824. This is the live JasonQ they did last night. While we were talking about JasonQ, JasonQ was talking about Phil. Phil says, JasonQ has been given 24 hours to remove this video. Thank you all for the heads up. The issue with most podcasters and truthers is that most of them do not have any sort of journalism background. Hardly any have actually gone to school for journalism. Hardly any actually know what they can, and in this case, cannot say about someone. I admit I am one of those self-proclaimed journalists. I do not have a formal education into journalism. No, but you have a couple law degrees, just not in that, right? It's not needed to be protected under the First Amendment, but what is needed is common sense and a basic understanding of the law. Once my subscriber base started growing through the roof, I very carefully self-educated in the area of journalism. I learned that the First Amendment, as it pertains to the media and journalist, is a limited First Amendment right, i.e. just because you proclaim to be a journalist, whether education is involved or not, you cannot say certain things about a group, organization, or individual and claim them to be fact if they are not indeed a fact. You have to be careful what you say, because even though the First Amendment offers freedom of speech, it does not allow you to defame, slander, or commit libel against someone else. So the First Amendment protects you from the government. Okay? The government doesn't come after you for defamation or libel. This is all wrong. Everything he's saying is wrong. Right? There are remedies if someone hurts you in some way with their speech under the law, but that has nothing to do with the government saying you can't say this. The government coming in and making a law against you saying something. That's what the First Amendment protects. He then goes, oh, by the way, him talking about everybody being a pedophile. Wouldn't that be a issue? Everybody he talks about is a pedophile. Anyways. This is the key point that most uneducated self-proclaimed journalists didn't learn about in school. Further, they didn't bother to self-educate either. They think that because they are on social media, they can say, do, accuse, or misinterpret, misunderstand, misread certain documents, and then misrepresent their view on these documents publicly. Actually, since Phil is now someone in the public figure in the public sector, as long as you believe what you're saying, you can basically say whatever the fuck you want to about him. You believe it and have reason to believe it. Now, in some cases, this can be just fine. I can read an article on Real Raw News, for example, and proceed to do a podcast on what I read. I can represent this information to my audience and comment on it along the way. The reason I can do this without any sort of consequences from the law is because I'm not defaming anyone. This is actually not true. So a lot of the Real Raw News articles call like Hillary fucking a pedophile and a cannibalist, and that's you are defaming someone. But if Phil can read something from Real Raw News and interpret it the way he wants, anybody can read the Daily Beast article, the Rolling Stones article, the Scranton Times article, and interpret it any way they want. There's many articles about Phil. The line is crossed when you read information on a website, article, podcast that is unsubstantiated. In my case, you may be reading an arrest affidavit, which are nothing more than accusations. If you went as far as obtaining the arrest affidavits, again, they are just more accusations. You are required by law to go further and obtain the results of the case. No, you're not. You're never required by law to do any goddamn thing. You're required by law to go further and obtain the results of the case. This is referred to as information in a criminal case. Remember, we have every case has 3 parts. Every case has 3 parts, always. Accusations, information, conclusion. Everyone who has defamed me on this topic never goes through this information phase. The information phase describes the results of the case against someone. It is a description of how the case unfolded after the accused, again, in this case, me, defended themselves against the charges. He didn't defend himself against anything and never went to court. Obtained in the arrest affidavit, also known sometimes as the affidavit of probable cause. In my case, after defending myself against several untrue accusations brought up against me by the district attorney, I prevailed. I was able to show evidence to the district attorney that my accuser lied. After that, my 8 felony charges were null process, which basically means we choose not to prosecute because you took a plea deal, not because of any evidence you presented, and you never proved that anybody lied. You didn't go to court. The only place he could have proved these things is in court. That's where you prove things. He didn't go. They had a hearing. He took a plea deal. The only thing they found out was that the victim pled the 5th. He's making fucking wild claims right here that are unsubstantiated. Essentially, they were dropped, not because of my sweetheart deal, as the defamers were trying to make you believe, but because I proved my innocence after I was arrested. He took a plea deal. No one takes a plea deal and they say, well, good thing we stuck that one to you because you proved that all the other ones were false. That's not how a plea deal works. That would be him going to court, having court for 6 months, and then the jury decides, well, we find him guilty of the morals of minors charge, corruption of morals of minors, but the rest of the charges, not guilty. That would be him proving that he was guilty of one, but not all the others. Not, I took a plea deal, they dropped them all in lieu of this one. Ironically, the same thing happened back in 2009, 2010 case is happening right now with the Scranton Times. The Scranton Times still think they're able to say that I'm a pedophile to millions of people. What they don't know is they now have to prove it. Absolutely not. You're a public figure. You would have to prove that they had reckless disregard for the truth or actual malice and wanted to harm you with an unsubstantiated false claim. It blows my fucking mind. It's hard for me to believe that Phil, I've even told him personally in text messages, they do not have to prove you did it. Once you became a public figure, which you readily admitted to, you have to prove that it didn't happen. It's false. They should have known it was false, or they were careless, had utter disregard for the falsity of this statement, or they knew it was false and they said, fuck him, we don't like him, we're doing it malice, right? I know he knows the difference. He just keeps feeding this bullshit to his followers. What they don't know is, by the way, an attorney for the Scranton Times, a corporate attorney making several $100s an hour. He's claiming he doesn't know that he has to prove. I don't know. I've told Phil this, so I know he personally knows it. But do you think his lawyer is so dumb that he's telling Phil, hey, they got to prove you did it? There's no proof. They can't prove you did it. Surely not. I claim that the results of my case stands for itself. They claim that I did it anyway. In short, they are promoting themselves to both judge and jury about my history, even though they have no law degree, were never elected to be elected judge to by any voters, and have never sat on a jury in which I was accused. This is a violation of journalistic ethics and is also a crime. Some journalists would get away with a great deal of defamation over their careers, but when you accuse someone of something that they did not do, and you are basing those accusations on faulty, misrepresented, half-researched data, then you are subject to a lawsuit. I'm telling you, the only things you have to see. Phil was not charged. It's not like they dropped everything and they gave Phil a brand new charge, okay? He admitted guilt, and he'll say this himself, to one of the charges he was originally charged with. What charge was that? It was number 7 on the original charging document. It was number 7. And it says corruption of moral of minors. Then it says, to wit, Phil Godlewski did have a sexual relationship with a minor. Now, how do you know that he didn't get a new charge and he pled to that original charge? Like, they didn't write up a brand new corruption of minors and say Phil was texting someone. How do you know that? Because his guilty plea documentation, it says charge number 1, original sequence 7. It was charge number 7 originally. The morals of minors, the corruption of morals of minors. I've lost my train of thought. The corruption of morals of minors, which says, to wit, Phil Godlewski did have a sexual relationship with a minor under the age of 16 years. That's the only document you need. Even, what's his name posted it? Nick Alvear posted my screenshot I made with like the red arrows, and it has like an excerpt from one, an excerpt from the other one, and it says original, or it says charge number 1, original sequence, charge number 7. Then down below that, it says charge number 7, to wit, Phil Godlewski did have sexual relationship with a minor being under the age of 16. This is a violation. Oh, I just read that. Over their careers. But when you accuse someone of something they did not do, you are basing those accusations on faulty, misrepresented, half-researched data, then you are subject to a lawsuit. Maybe. If Phil would have said, I'm not a public figure, I'm a dad, I'm a resident of Pennsylvania, if he wouldn't have played up this public figure, which is his ego talking, right? I have 32 million viewers tonight. If he wouldn't have played up that he was such a public figure and would have been a private citizen, then the burden of proof would have been on the paper to prove he did do it. Now, could they have proved he did do it? Maybe. They've got the victim. They've got statements from at the time. They've got witnesses. They've got his wife apologizing for not believing the victim. They've got a lot of stuff. But they do not have to do that. They do not have to do that because the roles are reversed when you're a public figure. Why? This is to prevent people with a lot of money from, like, let's say a story comes out of a movie star in like the tabloids that says fucking Will Smith is engaged to an alien. Other people are going to want to talk about that. It protects, or even the government. Let's say this little whistleblower story comes out, and not a lot of people have heard about it, first of all, that says Joe Biden meets with aliens once a week. You don't want powerful people shutting down the freedom of speech of the everyday person or a journalist, right? You don't want them to throw money or power or fame and shut you down just because they can sue you into oblivion. And that's the reason you're protected. When they're a public figure and the topics are of public interest, you can cross that line as long as you're not knowing it to be false, an utter disregard for the truth. You're like, I'm not even fucking looking. I'm not even researching it. I just heard it somewhere else, so I'm going to say it. Or You know it to be false, and you did it because of malice, right? You're like, I just want to ruin this guy. Fuck him. I hate him. He follows up with, lawsuits for defamation are very, very serious. If you're being sued, the first thing you need to worry about is finding a defamation attorney. Finding a good one is hard. Trust me, I've been through it. Yeah, we know. You picked Coleman of all Coleman. But paying them is harder. Defamation suits take up a lot of time. Your attorney will charge by the hour. In a blink, you will see 40 to 60 billable hours just to respond to the initial complaint. Let's say you get lucky and find a defamation attorney that would charge you only $350 an hour, most charging $500 plus in addition to a large upfront retainer. At $350 per hour, your first response to the complaint filed against you would cost you $14,000, $21,000, and again, this is just to respond to the person suing you. In this case, me. The true cost of the lawsuit will play out over the next 2 to 3 years, depending on if the suit goes to trial. Trials in front of a jury are very expensive, but expert witnesses cost of travel, attend travel, digital experts, etc. It all adds up very quickly. The discovery process is about a year long, sometimes more. Depositions take time and again cost a lot of money. I encourage all my fellow podcasters, truthers, to further educate themselves in terms of defamation, libel, and slander. I am perfectly educated in this arena. He's perfectly educated. He couldn't learn any more. That's what smart people say. They say, I know everything there is to possibly know, and I couldn't even know more if I wanted to. I know the law inside and out. You can pretend that you're a tough guy on the internet all you want by defaming me and get your 15 minutes of fame, but I have the resources, knowledge, and expertise to put your ass in the courtroom. I may lose these short-term battles for popularity. I may lose some subscribers in the short term, but here's a fact no one will be able to argue. I will be the last one standing. You will be scrubbed off the internet and forever forgotten. I will remain. You will be broke you will be broke with legal financial judgments following you around for the rest of your life. The question you should ask yourself, will he be coming after me for something I said? This is just threats to get people to stop talking from him. You have been put on notice. Take advice or don't. Either way, I'll do what I need to protect my reputation and show people the truth. Also, don't take my word for it. I'm not an attorney. Go ahead and call one. I'm willing to bet $100,000 against your 1,000 that if given the property context, the defamation attorney would tell nearly exactly what I suggested above. I doubt it, especially if they do a lot of if they've worked in criminal court before and they see that what he pled to. An attorney's advice is always going to be super safe, right? They're going to be like, I don't know, I wouldn't do that. You don't even want to end up in court, blah, blah, blah. But when it comes down to it, if you talk to the attorney that's fucking fighting Phil right now, they don't have a doubt in their mind that they're going to win this. 99% sure it's not even going to go to trial. He shouts out to the University of Michigan. He does something about a journalist trying to assassinate Trump or something. Then he shares a video about the Office of Military Settlements pay off the national debt, Sarah Westall. We know that's all fake. That was from a guy who claims to be part of NATO. He shares a poll that says, what is it called when you share publicly either libel, defamation, or slander? It says First Amendment right, journalism, sharing of the truth, libel, defamation, or slander. Then he says, in reference to the above, does it matter if you knew it was slander, defamation, or libel? I.e., does the law allow you to claim ignorance? I wouldn't say ignorance, but the law does allow you to say, well, that's what I believe. You're a public figure, dude. You've changed everything. You've changed everything about your case because you're fucking retarded. He shares a Donald Trump speech and says, who else misses Trump talking in D.C. with a platform like this? I miss his briefings, his trolling, his no bullshit statements. Then he says soon with an emoji of sunglasses on. He shares something about Argentina. Their hopeless effort to tie Trump to Epstein is a good thing because it forces a constant flow of national conversation about Epstein. In other words, TDS is fueling widespread awareness of Epstein and his operation. It did seem like fucking Trump was pretty good friends with Epstein. He shares something about, it says Aaron Rodgers responds to Jimmy Kimmel Epstein drama. If you look at what happened since COVID, using the government to try and censor people, if that doesn't work, they go name calling. They use these words to cancel people. This is their game plan. They use conspiracy theorists. That's fine. Look at the track record for conspiracy theorists in the last couple of years. A lot of people have been captured by various government entities, pharmaceutical, industrial complex, believing the government has the best interest in mind, puppeting various narratives. If you are not someone who aligns with the mainstream media, this is what they will do to you. I'm not a victim. I think it's impressive that a man who went to Arizona State and has 10 joke writers can read off a prompter. It says you still have to wonder, notice how scared Jimmy Kimmel was as soon as anyone of note brought up Epstein, a very sore subject. Here we go.
You know, it's
We'll just
not
watch it.
just me. It's nowhere near just me. I mean, if you look at all the different people who've been censored from the internet especially during COVID, the canceling that went on, the censorship, using the government to try and censor people that happened. And if that doesn't work, then they go to name calling. I mentioned a lot of the names that I've been called, and they don't stick because I'm not anti-vax. I'm interested in informed consent and things that are in the best interest of my body. I'm not a MAGA. I've never had any affiliation with anybody associated with that movement, right? Which is okay if you are, though. Like, there's different opinions all over the place, right? If you're that's your ideology, that's fine. I'm not a super political person, okay? Do whatever you want. Conspiracy theorists, that's fine. Because if you look at the track record of conspiracy theorists in the last few years, they've been right about a lot of things. So I don't care about that one. Anti-Semite, that was called, I mean, that's just like, this is their game plan. They use these words to cancel people, and they went and ran with this because it's the crazy anti-vaxxer wacko again, talking about, accusing somebody of being a pedophile. Like, of course, this is the game plan that they use. Incorrect, but that's the environment that we're in. There's a lot of people who have been captured by various entities, government entities, whether we're talking about pharmaceutical industrial complex or whether we're talking about believing that the government has a best interest in mind and we're puppeting various narratives. In the end, if you are not someone whose opinion aligns with the mainstream narrative, this is what they're going to do with you. It's not me. I'm not a victim. I don't give a shit. Say whatever the hell you want about me. That's fine. Like, the people that know me and love me, you know what I'm all about. My teammates know what I'm all about. I don't have,
Most inspiring teammate, by the way. Congratulations.
Where the fuck is Jimmy Kimmel in this video? It says, notice how scared Jimmy Kimmel was as soon as anyone of note brought up Epstein, a very sore subject indeed.
Won an award in the middle of this whole thing for your teammates. Prima Donna, obviously.
People puked because of that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Saw guy
but
cry.
listen,
Saw guy cry because you were named the most inspirational teammate.
Should we say?
That was not like
Listen.
tears of joy.
I still, in the end, to sum this up, listen, I still haven't popped a bottle because there hasn't been any list that's come out. And I'm glad that Jimmy is not on the list. I really am. And I don't think he's the B word. I think it's impressive that a man who went to Arizona State and has 10 joke writers can read off a prompter. So
there you go. I guess Jimmy Kimmel looks really nervous here in the video he's not featured in. That was pretty amazing. Phil goes on to say, I have not received a response from JasonQ. The clock is ticking. I gave him 24 hours from this morning's email. He shares something about Bill Clinton visited Epstein's pedo island twice, says Prince Andrew accuser. Who the fuck knows where he even gets these news stories from. He shares the world's blurriest image of Bill Clinton, and I guess Ghislaine Maxwell is who it's supposed to be. We get this email. He says, Peggy's question in response to defamation being spread like wildfire, re the text message. It says, Phil, been a loyal follower. This is from Dan Pierce. Phil, been a loyal follower. Never comment or ask questions. Just listen. You said one time that we could ask you anything. Something has really been bothering me for several days. Nick posted a PDF several days ago. Scrolling down through it, there were many pages of texting between you and Bree, which tell quite a story. Where did these come from? I'm asking you for the answer, and I have faith you will tell me the truth. If many of your followers take the time to read these like I did, it won't be good for you. No matter what, I still wish you that you're going to learn that this Peggy is a real cunt, by the way. Still wish the best for you and your family, your new family, and I hope and pray this stops for you. I'm 72 years old and have many things in my life I wish I could do over, but I also know God forgives us. Thanks for your time, Peggy. And Phil shares this. This is my answer to Peggy. I can prove and will prove all of this in trial in front of a jury. Now, he would have to have submitted this evidence into discovery, which is closed. Peggy, those messages were taken from Bree's phone. They were found nowhere on my phone. Once we investigated further, we found out that the messages were on a texting app on Bree's phone. When we dove further into that, we found out the messages were sent between Bree and several of her friends. Not true. Hasn't been proven in anywhere. They each downloaded the texting app and labeled the contact as me with my name and my cell phone number. False. They subpoenaed the Verizon records for Phil's phone. They are not actually text messages, bullshit, that come from a cell phone and sent to another cell phone. They originated from an app which does not verify the phone number associated with the app. It's on his bill. We've seen his bill. And they were sent to another app. When we pulled my actual cell phone records, which did not match any of the timestamps which were taken from Bree's phone app. This is sort of true. Sort of. When they pulled Phil's bill, when they pulled his not his bill, when they pulled it forensically from Verizon, right? All the messages that were sent between this phone and this phone, and you get that spreadsheet, they're in Zulu time. So they're like 5 hours off from the bill and the date and timestamp on Bree's phone. But they're all exactly 5 hours off. They're all there. It said they tried to set me up. That's when the DA dropped my charges. Once we confirmed the text messages were fake, their case has no evidence. This is not true. None of this has been submitted to any court. Not in 2010, not currently, not in discovery. None of that's true. I have both sets. I have the subpoenaed from Verizon set of text messages with timestamps. I even have Bree's phone bill that her mother submitted to court. I had to go to Verizon, pull the phone bill, and submit it to court. And me and one of my mods, Jessa, have went through and matched up the timestamps. Just so somebody could double check me. We then get these. This is Peggy's response to my answer. Thank you so much, Phil. I've been worried sick about them and what others believe because I too question them. I apologize, but to someone untrained like me, what the fuck is Phil trained in? Someone untrained like me, they look and sound really bad. I initially deleted Nick's Telegram channel, but got back on it only to see what he was saying so I could let you know if you needed. That I think others are taking care of that for you. He's a very sick man and a disgrace to our movement. I would continue to pray for you and your family. Then we hear, listen how big a bitch fucking Peggy is. Dan Pierce Peggy. One funny thought, Bree is not what I would ever consider an innocent child. I have a beautiful 15-year-old granddaughter that exemplifies true innocence. I know what they talk and act. Your 15-year-old granddaughter has been railed out so many goddamn times. If the dicks were coming out instead of going in, she'd look like a fucking porcupine. Don't tell me you know. What grandma knows how fucking sexually active or what their fucking granddaughter says on text messages? The fuck are you talking about? I know what an innocent 15-year-old sounds like that. Like, shut the fuck up. Fucking whore granddaughter. You better wish that she turns 18. I ain't fucking sniffing around. I'd fuck her just to send you a goddamn screenshot. A picture of it. Peggy. Phil says, it's that simple, folks. Just ask me and I'll tell you the truth. I have nothing to hide. I've never had anything to hide. I will expose all these facts in trial, not through the course of public opinion. Those that have defamed me are going to pay and pay big. I'm about ready to drive to Pennsylvania and fuck Dory's brains out just so I could be Phil's kid's stepdad. That'd be funny. He forwards a message from Christina Evans. I think it's awesome that Phil has served this nation for years and has served us well. I'm grateful to him and his immediate circle that supports him through all the challenges and difficulties he faces. Every day, God chooses his warriors in the most perfect way. God bless you and your family and humanity. Thank you, Snowden. I mean, Phil. Thank you, Snowden. I mean, Phil. Phil says, hashtag last one standing. Then, of course, where he likes to peddle in stolen valor, he shares a little fucking emote that's saluting. He forwards something from Adriana Witch Tit. I might have mispronounced that. It says, I am in utter awe of anyone that is choosing to put their focus on Phil's past. Here's what blows my mind. We will have people say, who cares if Phil did that to a 15-year-old girl back then? We got stuff to focus on, like the Democrats are pedophiles. Do they not get it? Do they not understand what's happening? Who cares if Phil's a 25-year-old baseball coach, fucking 15-year-old freshman at the high school and hiding it from his wife and the administration for years and lying about it? These damn Democrats are pedos. Yeah. Okay. I'm in utter awe of anyone that is choosing to put their focus on Phil's past and arguing against his innocence rather than what is happening in the world right now. The things we have been yearning for, praying for years is happening. You sound so goddamn old. I don't know if you got any yearn left. Are happening in public view right now. And we're talking about infighting with truthers. If you don't like Phil, go somewhere else. God is winning. I can tell you right now, because Phil is at the top of his multi-million-dollar empire, God is not winning. God is not winning. Let's hold the line, be kind to each other, and grab the popcorn. Phil absolutely has the right to clear his name, but the rest is just noise. Don't fall for the distractions. We've got to get these evil Democratic pedophiles out of office. Phil shares something from Katrina Bowles. Nothing can pierce your armor when you have been dressed for battle by the Holy Spirit. And it says, Phil, you are covered. Jesus has you. Go and defend yourself with Jesus on your side. Phil Godlewski. And then we get Jason bitching the fuck out. This is what we've been moving towards. So Phil demanded Jason take down that clip, that 6-minute clip, where he says, we have the document. You can't deny it. Anyone following him is stupid. His silver's overpriced. He's scamming old ladies. He's a fucking pedo. There's no denying it. He likes to fuck kids and steal shit. Those are all JasonQ's very strongly worded statements. And then we get this. I'll have them remove it. Why haven't you bothered to get back to me in the first place? I thought we was going to do an interview together. I'll have them remove it. Why haven't you bothered to ever get back to me in the first place? Phil says, I generally don't collaborate with others. I have rules that I have to abide by. It was nothing personal. In time, you'll understand. You don't even know who you're talking to, JasonQ. Thank you. Could you imagine? I wonder what Peggy would say if Phil was charged with 13 different crimes against her 15-year-old granddaughter and then walked on corruption of the morals of minors. Thank you for removing the comment. It's not true, man. I swear on my boys. The truth will come out in court with my current lawsuits. Just keep watching. Phil then says, this is how two grown adults handle a very serious legal matter which threatens the safety and livelihood of someone. When that same safety and livelihood are threatened by an immature, childish person, the adult then takes legal action to remedy the situation. I can be mature. I could be a mature and an adult and ask someone to politely stop. If they spit in my face, I have to go with route 2. Again, thank you, Jason. You don't even know who you're talking to, bro. I have rules that I have to abide by. When Phil said he was suing me, I hid my cell phone camera in my P.O. box and checked it 3 days in a row, just to show that there was still no legal documentation there. Sweet Cali Girl says, isn't it interesting JasonQ, Jan Halper, and to name a few, reached out to, they capitulated to Phil's request, the same as Trump when he did his world tour? Phil says Dr. Jane Halper is another reasonable individual who is able to recognize an error and correct it with professionalism. It's easy to get caught up in one of the deep state lies about me. Don't let it happen to you, 100%. What about that governor, that person that was running for governor somewhere that was calling Filipino? Whatever happened to that? Did he sue her? This says a sex scandal is rocketing President Trump's case.
Sex scandal is rocking President Trump's case in Georgia. The Fulton County, Georgia District Attorney, Fani Willis, has been accused of appointing her lover as a special prosecutor in the case against Donald Trump. DA Fani Willis is responsible for taking Trump's mugshot, also allegedly financially benefited from hiring her lover, Nathan Wade, on that Trump case. This is according to a motion that was just filed by Wade, the co-defendant. Now, who is this?
We've kind of seen some motions filed by the Trump team.
This romantic partner, who Fani Willis hired, he was just a private attorney who's never even tried a felony case. Even the Times says he has, quote, limited experience trying high-profile cases. But get this, Fanny's alleged lover has been paid nearly $1 million in legal fees already. Who authorized the payments? Oh, that would be Fanny. Where'd she get the money? Oh, that's your money. It came from the taxpayers. They've allegedly gone on luxury vacations to Napa Valley, even taking Caribbean cruises. And Fanny isn't even denying that she's hired a guy she's sleeping with to prosecute Trump.
There you go. An accusation that has little to no merit yet. Maybe it comes out as true. Who knows? For Donald Trump, Boeing should bring back the 757, the most beautiful, best handling plane from the pilot standpoint, that Boeing ever made. Stop with the crazy extensions of the 737, the worst looking plane in the air. All you get is the 737 MAX. And how did that work out? It seems cursed. Go back to the praying mantis. Praying mantis, the greatest of all of them. I did. That was supposedly from, or that's, there's a Donald Trump account on Telegram. It's not really him. They just forwarded all his truth posts there. Then Phil says substantial comms here. There's substantial comms here. And remember who told you to watch for Boeing? I don't know what Phil said this for. It was like 2 fucking years ago. Phil said some stupid shit about Boeing stock. Nothing happened. He's tried to tie that to like 30 different Boeing stories. Something about the autopilot one time. And something about the fucking the stock. It never fits. It's never fitted. Who could endure what Donald Trump has? Trumpet Daily, 1/9/24, 9 p.m. He shares a Trumpet Daily show. Then he says, me, I could endure everything Trump has. Then he shares this. They're going after Richard Branson. It says, it's a post from Phil, and it says, Richard Branson was worse than Epstein. Branson created the A-list and royalty. Branson catered to the A-list and royalty while Epstein catered to the B-list. Branson has islands in the Virgin Islands near Epstein's island. His airline is called Virgin. Does anyone think about why it is called Virgin? I think there's a story behind why it's called Virgin, but Richard Branson is just like an eccentric millionaire, and he has, or billionaire, I guess, and he has a lot of friends. Have you ever noticed some people that have like pictures with Bill Gates and shit, they're like immediate fucking pedophiles, and then some other people they like or that Trump likes, they're like, oh, they're the good team. They're probably arresting him or something. He shares this from Shadow of Ezra, and it says, remember when Greg Locke used his sermon to say that there are child trafficking tunnels under the Capitol and White House and accused Joe Biden, Oprah Winfrey, and Tom Hanks of being, we just have to grab it. It's a Twitter post. Remember when Greg Locke used his sermon to say that there are child trafficking tunnels under the Capitol and White House accused Joe Biden, Oprah Winfrey, and Tom Hanks of being a bunch of pedophiles? He was never sued for defamation.
These bunch of God's about to bring the whole house down, ladies and gentlemen. These bunch of sex.
They're public figures. And if you're going to run in here looking like a fucking mental patient, what are they going to get from you? What are they going to get from you? Now, if a gigantic news organization came out like fucking Fox News and says something like, the machines are rigged, they stole the election, every time that Biden got 1 vote, he actually got 2, that Dominion stole the election from us, then you'll probably be in a lawsuit like Fox News, where they had to retract everything and fired Tucker Carlson the next day.
Trafficking mongrels are about to be exposed. These bunch of pedophiles in Hollywood are going to be exposed for who
this guy's
they
fucking
are.
psycho.
I I don't care what you think about fraudulent Sleepy Joe. He's a sex trafficking.
I heard somebody. I didn't know that was it, Trey. I heard somebody ask him one time, Richard Branson, why it was called Virgin Airlines.
Demon-possessed mongrel.
They had Virgin phones too, Virgin phone service.
He's of the left. He ain't no better than the Pope and Oprah Winfrey and Tom Hanks of the left. Fraudulent Sleepy Joe. He's a sex trafficking, demon-possessed mongrel. He's of the left. He ain't no better than the Pope and Oprah Winfrey.
So again, Phil isn't proving that because they didn't sue for defamation. This is what he's going to claim. If you don't sue for defamation, you're basically admitting it's true. That's what Phil's about to claim. That's not what he's proven. What he's proven is once you're a public figure like Phil is, when someone says this and they genuinely believe it and they're not doing it out of malice, they're not just fucking making it up, they read some shit online, even though it's from some fucking message board or QAnon post, and they genuinely believe it, there's no case for defamation against a public figure. Much like all the people that read about you online genuinely believe it, like me, that say it, there's no case for defamation against a public figure. That's what you're proving.
And Tom Hanks and the rest of that wicked crowd, God is going to bring the whole house down. I said he's going to bring the whole house down.
No one wants to mark your retarded words.
He's going to burn the whole thing to the ground. He's going to expose all these bunch of pedophiles. I'm telling you, he's going to expose Kamala Harris for the Jezebel demon that she is. I don't know why pastors don't talk about this stuff. Well, I do. They don't want to seem crazy. I'm already crazy.
There you go. There's his admission. There's no case. Phil is not proving that because Oprah Winfrey, Tom Hanks, and Joe Biden and Kamala Harris didn't sue Greg Locke, that they're admitting to it. Instead, he's proven that this guy probably genuinely believes this. Even though he was fucking radicalized on the internet, he probably genuinely believes this. So why waste their time, money, and effort giving more attention to these claims? And people say, oh, they're taking them to court because they want to silence them, because that's all that you're going to stir up. That's all Phil stirs up. He's taking people to court because he wants to silence the truth, stir up all of that, and then get to court and they'll be like, you're a public figure. This guy seems like he genuinely believes this. He was told this by someone. He read it somewhere. He was people he trusted are saying it. He genuinely believes it. He didn't do it out of malice. He didn't fucking make it up. He didn't do it to hurt you. He shouldn't have known the truth because you're not out here fucking calling him every day and telling him it's not true. Like bullshit. You're proving the opposite. Just ban him. He's not going to keep repeating the same fucking stupid shit.
Really
Just ban
think
it.
it's that much of an epidemic? Do you honestly believe, I'm going to get some more crazy, do you honestly believe, Pastor Locke, that the military uncovered tunnels beneath the Capitol building and beneath the White House?
So who was supposed to sue for this? The Capitol building, the White House, the janitor there, the military? Who the fuck was supposed to sue him for this claim?
And in the Five-Fingered Lakes, do you really believe that they found kids? Yeah, both live ones and dead ones. And if you disagree with that, and if you try to discount that, and if you try to cover that.
No, he meant in mastic. That's what he meant. Stop trying to correct him. He knows what he means. Mastic, like plant resin. They're coming across the border, sliding across the border in plant resin.
And if you try to keep that on the DL, you're just as complicit as Hunter Biden and the...
Oh, it seems like they muted part of it. That was weird. That was weird. Phil says, now this is where Phil's wrong. Again, I don't know. We should keep a counter. I don't know that I could make a program to count that high. I'm sure the computer's capable. I'm probably just not. But here we go. If you don't sue for defamation in the face of false accusations, you are essentially admitting that the accusations are true. If you do sue, you have to have the truth on your side and be able to prove you were wronged. It's the only way to save your reputation. When people ask me why sue, just ignore and move on. This is why. Defamation lawsuits are excruciatingly expensive for both parties. There are ups and downs, especially if you are the accused. The other side will trot out their discovery and pretend it's true. First of all, Phil said this backwards. He's not the other side is the accused. He's not the accused. You were the accused 10 years ago, 12 years ago, whatever. The accused currently would be the Scranton Times. That's why you're the plaintiff. And no one is trotting out their discovery. When you file a motion that's tied to something else in the case, rather than making the judge fucking search for it in motion number blah, 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 whatever, they attach it to the document. You just haven't filed anything. You haven't done anything. You've barely called anybody to fucking speak. You didn't have to go to 4 different colleges that the other side claimed to attend and graduate from with several degrees and prove that they haven't had any college degrees. You didn't have to prove that the other side thinks that a master's degree is lower than a bachelor's degree and is given from a 6-week online course. The other side will trot out their discovery and pretend it's true. So it's especially bad for the accused, which would be the Scranton Times. And Phil thinks it's him. Most of the public doesn't know that anything found in discovery is simply that, discovery. The parties then file motions to suppress certain discovery before it's admitted to evidence and give their reasons why. The judge in this case then decides what to admit and what to suppress. My case, the Scranton Times has already excluded certain evidence, including the text messages that everyone keeps claiming are true. Why do they claim that? Because Pacer and other court monitoring sites do not have 100% of the information within the case. If Phil filed a motion to suppress this evidence, we'd see it. We're seeing all the motions that are being filed. There is no motion to strike any evidence from the record. Pull it up. There is zero evidence. There is zero documentation. There's none. Because Pacer and other court monitoring sites do not have 100% of the information within the case. They have 100% of the documents, even ones that we're not allowed to fucking see. Because they contain your medical records and shit. Here he goes with his lies again. In the case of the Scranton Times, their side is the only side that has leaked information. No information's been leaked. Zero information's been leaked. This is the court system, you retard. Obviously, that information was leaked to make me look as bad as possible so I would surrender to the public ridicule. No, again, it's attached to... Filings can get very complex, okay? So if I file a motion that involves like 7 other fucking motions, I want those attached to the motion so the judge can be like, oh, attached as Exhibit A. And when he's reading that fucking line, he can scroll down and say, okay, Exhibit A was when they questioned him about this, this, and this, and they brought up this. Exhibit C, okay, that's when he claimed he went to Harvard. Got it. Or that's this video. That's the way the system works. Phil hasn't filed a goddamn thing that's relevant to anything. His attorney is making the most fucking money for doing not jack shit. We can see it's not just the Scranton Times that posts what they've been filing. The court clerk posts it all. Regardless of what side they're on, and Phil doesn't have shit. Phil's the only one who's leaked something. That's exactly right. He leaked part of the video defamation. And when I asked about this defamation thing, I was told no. Like if for some reason it comes up and it's attached, it's blah, 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 it's whatever, sure. But nobody can just give it out. Unless Phil decides to. It hasn't worked. I'm still here. Some idiots have bought into the Scranton Times one-sided promotion of their discovery and started thinking the discovery is actual evidence in my case, but it isn't. I've warned people to shy away from defaming me. They pressed on. Some even made it a concerted effort to defame on a massive scale, getting all of their buddies to chime in on the illegal defamation. You took your swing. Now it's my turn, 100%. He shares a post from someone named American Made Mom. Reposting a direct response to feels like message, thinking most basically and logically. You know this is going to be good. Oh, you're a stay-at-home mom, and you're going to talk to us about the logical side of the law? Got it. American-made mom. Most basically and logically thinking. Here we go. What is the end game for Phil Godlewski if he was in fact guilty of the AAA attorney Alvear allegations? Money? Okay, at what cost? To know you're guilty, proceed in making a public platform, thus accumulating millions of people, all whom are perfectly capable of finding out the truth, and pronounce yourself as a truther, and know you're a liar who's committed pedophilic crimes in the most idiotic plan that no moron would ever attempt? I don't think he thought it was going to be I don't think Phil understood the court system. I don't think that he knew how much was going to be public when motions are filed and claims are made. And I also don't think he thought he would get enough funding to push through and hire an attorney on a retainer. I also think that as soon as he pulled an attorney, threatened times to be like, how much to make it go away? $10,000, fine, whatever. This wasn't when he was fucking a multimillionaire. This is when he was begging his audience to pay for him. Yeah, well, he means the LPA system, but still. To start down that road, you'd know your time is short. The truth would certainly be revealed. Not only that, but if it were in fact true, you'd have someone profiting off a known to him beforehand lie, which is a scam. Someone who is successful at such scam would be subject to a class action lawsuit, thus risking all of what he'd worked so hard to lie about. It makes zero sense. There's no outcome anyone can present that Phil ends up ahead if this lie were true. What does make sense, however, is someone who's made it to mission to use the talents God gave him to expose the lies of the deep state cabal pedos. This is what does make sense. This is the one thing that does make sense to American-made mom. Someone who's made it his mission to use the talents God gave him to expose the lies of the deep state cabal pedos. That's what does make sense, okay? Furthermore, since the jump, Phil has taught to question him, question them, question everything and everybody. No, he hasn't. He just says that until you're banned for questioning him. Can anyone recall where we've seen something called projection accuse the innocent of the crimes they're guilty of themselves or are committing? If he were lying at the end game, what happens to his relationship with his children? Is there any amount of money you'd accept to forego your relationship with your children? I don't think he loses his children if he loses a civil case against the Scranton Times. His wife already knows. How are we, no doubt, at the end, and after 4 years of the same lie being out there for all to see, hear, accuse, the band of non-filled truthers come together and join forces to attack him at the most crucial time in our movement? In my humble opinion, that try they might to prevent as many as possible from knowing the actual truth, but the ones who are meant for the right side of history will absolutely remain, except nothing's happened. Who's still president? Who's not president? I think a better question is AAA so blinded by the hate that he literally has been blinded to the truth? Biblical fact, i.e. deep state tactic used on population to hate Trump, thus blinding to clear truth. Satan knows the word of God, and he will tell half-truths in order to deceive. We must know the whole truth. That sounds familiar to someone else's tactics. And what if AAA thinks he's been given a get-out-of-jail-free card? Do you perceive he just went to jail? If he had a get-out-of-jail-free card, don't you think he would use it when he was facing jail? Not when he's being tied up in a civil lawsuit? Do you proceed knowingly breaking the law because you've been charged a task? Just questions. Alvear claims to be doing God's work. How? In Matthew, Jesus speaks directly on how to approach a brother or sister in Christ with alerting them to a sin or wrongdoing. First, you must appeal to your brother in private, citing the word of God in compassion. Second, if who gives a fuck? Second, if they still do not see their error, you go get 2 or 3 more brothers in Christ as a witness to the word. Third, if still no repentance, you address the entire body of Christ. I've seen none of these accusations, none of these actions. I've seen nothing but filth, name-calling, accusatory statements, gossip, and the like, and the gathering of masses to do the same. I see desperation. Lastly, anyone who thinks they can use God Almighty as their firm foundation, but have a sick heart with ill intent is in for the rudest awakening of all eternity. Yes, Phil calls to God all the times when he called you all fucking retards for believing we didn't come from monkeys. You don't remember these things? There would be nothing great about the awakening. What's the song Phil plays? Johnny Cash, God's Gonna Cut You Down? Notable. Ask questions, friends. Ask God. Ask the Word. Compare all. Invisible Space Daddy's not going to tell you. Compare all to the Word of God, and if it doesn't align, then you'll have your truest answer, know His Word, and recognize the enemy. Phil says, it takes a lot to impress me, but I'm quite impressed. So well written, so very accurate. 100%. Kristen R. says, hey, I feel Galuski, I think I know why you bought a house in Hawaii besides it being beautiful there. Hawaii is holder of all the debt that was paid off when the national debt was paid. Now Hawaii is in charge of dispersing that money back out to the people of the U.S. and perhaps Canada. Are you going to be integral in seeing how that money is spent to fix our country going forward? Just curious. According to that interview you just posted from Sarah Westfall, the account seems to be 14 quintillion to disperse. Thanks for all you are doing for we the people. Now, Phil says, well, now isn't that just an interesting observation? Phil's going to be in charge of rebuilding our country. Phil's trying to broaden into some weird shit. He shares this.
What happened?
Just clap.
Just a cramp?
Yeah, just clap.
So you told me what can you eat to help you make you feel better?
Bananas.
Yeah, why bananas?
Monkeys never claps. Monkey never clap. Because a monkey every day bananas. 2.
So how many did you have today?
3. Power 3.
Oh yeah. So you no more cramp for you.
I need 3 banana because a monkey never claps.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Arigato.
Hold on just a second. Monkeys never cramp. I don't know why he just posts he posts fucking random shit, but he does. Phil's goddamn wild, dude. Alright, so I'm looking something up. $35, $350. $35. It would be $350. Okay. $20. Average home price in 1920. Anybody? White picket fence and relatively new house would cost approximately 1920 to rip an apartment in New York. Good size home was about $6,300. Okay. $2,000. I'm fact checking Phil's gold claim. $700,000. Oh, that's almost 100-fold. So Phil posts this. It says 10 of these. Oh, I don't have the screen up. 10 of these would buy you an average home in 1920. This is a kilo of gold. Considering that would be $7,000 worth of gold in 1920, I think. This seems to be, so a kilo is 35 ounces, or around 35 ounces. 35 times 10 is 350. The average gold price in 1920 was, well, I just had it. Hold on. Was about $20 an ounce. So $7,000 worth of gold. The average home price was about that, I guess. But the average income was about that for a year. This would be worth about $700,000 now, and I guess that buys a house as well. He shares his gold links on top of it, goldquiz.com, philsilver.com, and that's what he ends with. That was his whole thing. Or actually Phil and Carrie using sock accounts. There's been evidence that he didn't even sign out of his sock accounts. Sometimes he actually is like, yeah, we should leave Phil alone about this. He's so great doing the hard work. But it'll be from Phil Godlewski. It's not even forwarded. Mind your own damn business and leave it to the professionals. That sounds about right. Thank you for that message. That made me smile. That was a good one. I can't believe they fucking pulled down that video. What fucking pussy motherfucker. JasonQ pulling down that video? It's crazy. What a motherfucking pussy. What a pussy. Let's see what we got here. We got to check on our buddy. I had some stuff open already, I think. Oh, this is pretty cool. This is, to me, I'm a nerd. But this is pretty cool. Perhaps the first real footage of the SR-72, which is going to be replacing the SR-71.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. The SR-72 is real, and I can prove it. A few weeks ago, I told you guys all about Lockheed Martin's SR-72 program that aims to field a hypersonic successor to the legendary SR-71 Blackbird. Now, this program was publicly disclosed right up until the onset of the hypersonic arms race in March of 2018.
By the way, Jason called Phil in that little video. I guess I missed it. He called him Phil Goldlustein.
And after that, it does,
the Jewish theories there.
A whole lot harder to keep track of this effort. But according to my research and sources, it looks as though Lockheed Martin may have delivered a technology.
And it's not going to be the twin engine hypersonic plane we all thought it was going to be. It actually looks like it's a single engine
demonstrator for this program.
It's like I guess it would be like a scramjet. So it's like two different jet engines that transforms, one pre-hypersonic and then one from just almost hypersonic and beyond.
Right around that same time frame. And a few years later, in November of 2021, the Air Force's Profession of Arms Center of Excellence released a...
The SR-72 program was not nearly as classified before everybody started talking about hyper speed, hyperspace, all that fucking stupid shit, right? Hypersonic. Like the Russian missiles and the first remember when the first hypersonic glider came out from China and everybody was freaking out? Well, before that time, the SR-72 program was being talked about semi-publicly. I mean, they weren't sharing like details with us, but they were talking about this development. And then as soon as that started happening, all the hypersonic craze around the world, immediately it just went black.
a 2-minute and 48-second video discussing the past, present, and future of intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance aircraft. Now, 2 minutes and 34 seconds into this 2-minute and 48-second video, they show a very brief 1-second dimly lit clip of a very unusual looking uncrewed aircraft.
See this plane right here? Now wait until this motherfucker goes into Photoshop and does some detective work.
Or
Small dick, but wait till it get hard. She gonna be like, damn, shit, my God.
Oh, we've done some mushroom updates. Have you seen, I don't know if you've seen this picture or not. Where do I have it at that I could show it to you? Maybe in the mod chat. Did I post it there? I know it's on Patreon, but I'm not logged into Patreon right now. Oh, have you seen this picture? We have some mushroom updates. Thank you for the donation, by the way. We have a few mushroom updates. That's a regular size paper plate, and those are hundreds of the Natalensis super strain. There's been quite a few mushrooms. Then the hillbillies, so these are very small. They're almost like little noodles or whatever. So it takes a lot of them to make a decent amount. But the hillbillies are actually grow really large. So these are like huge, but you don't get nearly as many of them. So it's kind of a trade-off, I guess. The smaller ones are probably easier to grind. They're definitely easier to grow. These bigger ones, though, you don't have to eat as many once you dry them. But those small ones I just showed you, man, by the time you dry them, they're like fucking. Some of them, the stem looks like a fucking hair. Like it's so thin, like the size of a human hair. It's wild. Here's some when they were in the tote. These are the Natalensis. They started pinning everywhere like crazy. And I messed up. I flipped the block because I thought there was like some damage on the block. And I thought, man, I'm going to flip it. I only had it in like the fruiting chamber for like a day or two. And I'm like, I'm going to flip it because the blocks are kind of damaged where the way I got them out of the pan. The other side of the block looks better. Well, I didn't realize it had already pinned. So when I picked up and looked on the bottom of the fucking blocks months later or weeks later, there was like thousands of mushrooms on the bottom that were trying to grow out. They're all smushed and shit, but I still was able to collect them. But yeah, the mushrooms are doing all right. All right, here we go.
Drone, if you will. Now, this aircraft does not look like the twin-engine SR-72 renders that we've seen for an operational platform, but it does look just like Lockheed Martin's renders for a single-engine SR-72 flight research vehicle that I believe was delivered in 2018. And while looks can be deceiving, if you freeze frame, zoom in, and increase the brightness as high as Adobe will let you go, you can actually make out the designation on this aircraft.
So when you go into Photoshop and take this image and run the brightness all the way up, it says SR-72 right on the side of it.
And it says SR-72. Now, it isn't impossible that they would have invested in building a completely fake prop aircraft for a 1-second clip in a 2.5-minute YouTube video, but it is awfully unlikely. And because we now know it seems as though this program is being rescoped, there's a chance they showed us this at a time when the SR-72 program may have had an uncertain future. So what do you think? Did the Air Force give us a glimpse of the world's first reusable hypersonic aircraft 2 years ago? Or is this one very...
All the other hypersonic aircraft are disposable. I don't know if you guys know that or not. Like even the glider and shit, they're disposable.
Very elaborate practical joke.
So there you go. I think it's it. This guy's usually on top of most things aviation, especially military aviation. It's Alex Hollings. We've shown his stuff before. But I need to point out, all my mods that are active, except for Dr. J, are currently Googling. You know, if you're on a keyboard and you press Shift 6, I think, it gives you like the little arrow up sign. Like there's no stick to the arrow, but it's just like a little triangle without a bottom. Dr. J put that in the chat, and they've all been Googling it to see what the fuck it means. Like all she meant was like, look at the message above, or I support the message above, or the message above is right. And Atsuko and all the other mods have been Googling what it means as if it was some type of weird innuendo or some type of celebration. Who knows? Oh. I want to watch. Oh, I found this for you guys.
So
That's super package. Not only did I find this for you guys, I went above and beyond. I went above and beyond finding this for you guys. And decided that I would download it for you guys forever.
What's up, everyone? This is my new Superman suit.
So now we've got it forever.
And also, my seventh birthday party was a Superman party. So, what do you think?
You went... Atsuko, you watched the Reddit video? You thought I made all of that up? You thought I made me describing an entire 13-minute sex scene? You thought I made it up? It's a super package. I'll try to stay on it, but it's coming right at me. Don't want to panic.
What's up, everyone? This is my new Superman suit. And also,
It's almost like it talks when he does.
my seventh birthday party was a Superman party.
That's not dick, by the way. Those are balls. You can't get camel toe from a dick.
So, what do you...
See this definite crease right here? There's one testicle from one human over here. It seems to hang 3 to 4 inches. Then there's another testicle from the other human he stitched together over here, and it seems to hang 5 to 6 inches. This is like a fucking one of those people that charms the fucking cobras.
So, how about it?
Why does he bring it to the camera? Is he going to lay it on your forehead? Jesus Christ. Oh, this was that. Remember the other day I was telling you that I thought they had the video of him waffle stomping in the shower? Well, it wasn't a waffle stomping video. What it actually was a reenactment of the waffle stomping video, and here's what it was. Someone reenacted it. So someone got Scott to record himself shitting in the tub and then stomping it down the drain. And then someone did a reenactment of it. Except it wasn't a potato. And it didn't bounce. It went. And then he used his foot to push it to the drain. Then he used his toesies to push it down in the drain. It was amazing. What a good reenactment.
Savannah Henderson, she did me wrong. Did not call me saying, hey, I got another ride, sorry. I had to call her to find out that she got another ride. I was going to take her somewhere.
The Reddit video is Scott's porno. So he's talking about Savannah Henderson called him or wanted a ride from him originally, then found or wanted a ride. The Savannah Henderson, whoever this is, wanted a ride. Scott said, I'll give you a ride. And she immediately said, I got to ride somewhere else. Don't worry about it.
She did me wrong. Did not call me saying, hey, I got another ride, sorry. I had to call her to find out that she got another ride. I was going to take her somewhere. She done screwed up.
She done screwed up. I'm not talking about the waffle stomp.
This is just in case
I'm not joking.
Don't know about Savannah Henderson, who you following her.
So Scott has a secret detail. I want you to guess in chat. If you know, don't say nothing. But Scott has a secret detail that no one following Savannah Henderson on TikTok knows. Guess what that detail is? Guess what secret detail Scott knows about Savanya Henderson that no one else knows? It has to be important because he's telling you unfollow Savanya Henderson. I know something that no one else does. She did me wrong, and here's what I'm going to tell you. What is the detail about Savanya Henderson that means you should unfollow her? What is it? You can take the wolf out of the pack, but you can't fit all those balls in a Superman suit made for a child. Here you go. Time for the reveal.
Just in case if y'all don't know about Savanya Henderson, who you following her, I know something that y'all don't know. She has 4 nipples. Yep, that's right, 2 extra nipples.
I know we've watched this before. It was a long time ago, but god damn. That's right. 2 extra nipples. I know how many nipples people are supposed to have. 2. And she has 2 extra. She's an extra nipple terrestrian. Ryan Upchurch would say.
Just in case if y'all don't know about Savanya Henderson, who you following her, I know something that y'all don't know.
Didn't Scott just make a video that said don't be mean to people with disabilities?
Has 4 nipples. Yep, that's right, 2 extra nipples.
That's right.
About what the regular main nipples are?
Right below where her main nipples are. Did you guys even know you had main nipples? Well, you do. Right below the main nipples. Oh, God, he's live. Oh, he's battling. I don't want to fucking battle. Fuck that. Especially with that woman. It's like, you gave me money. Okay, where'd we leave off? Here, maybe?
What's going on, everyone? White Tiger Ranger here.
Oh, my God. The first comment on here says, 100% sure this motherfucker's on the flight list. Let's start a hashtag Scott Rogers Epstein flight list. Exposed.
How's everybody been doing today? I've been doing all right. I'm just thinking about some things.
I don't know what he's going to say, but one of the comments says, please don't do it. You strike me as the most uncoordinated person, and you have a helmet on. This has got to be certain death. So I don't know what he's fixing to say, but it's got to be good.
Going to go somewhere, maybe. I'm not too sure yet. But right now, I gotta go to the doctor about my lungs right now.
Thank God. The ghost that followed him around when he was having an issue with other TikTok. Every time he has an issue where he's in the wrong, he gets injured somehow. So the last time he cussed out a bunch of his friends, told them their titties suck, told them that they were fucking whores, called one person's daughter a whore, all that shit. The last time, there was a ghost following him around that caused temporary paralysis in his lower body and long-term side effect. You have short-term, was that the temporary paralysis. Long-term side effect potentially caused lung cancer. We now know there is no lung cancer.
Oh, I'm just looking to see if I can drive in this helmet.
Oh, there you go. Driving the helmet.
Maybe sometime tomorrow I'll test it. Go around the block during the daytime because I probably cannot see. The visor right here is too dark. But anyway, I hope y'all had a good day today.
What are we watching,
Next
dude?
video,
God damn.
Cheers.
When did my life come to this?
But anyway, y'all have a blessed day. May the power protect y'all. Take care.
Yeah, I've been sharing a bunch of mushroom updates on Patreon. I show them on the show occasionally. I just didn't want to put all of them out there like regular, publicly available, and then someone fucking try to use them against me. You know what I mean?
What's going on, you guys?
Is he a Seahawks fan? That's just what the Goodwill distributed to his family. The Samaritan's Purse. That's just what they submitted to his family.
How's it going?
The only thing they had in his size.
Walking around the flea market, making this video to explain why.
He had to wide in an ambulance. That's, oh my God. Usually when we see angles like this, we hear that Pornhub, the Pornhub rhythm in the background. Amateurs only.
Explain why. I put my master morpher
on the side. It's probably because that big ass fucking gut that would cover it.
My side. That's all y'all's comments about I'm wearing it at the wrong spot. There's a reason.
Is he carrying a fucking ancient mirrorless camera around his neck?
Why I put on the wrong spot? Because the power coins move too easy. If it's behind me, I can't tell if I still have my power coin still in there. You know.
Be honest, you can't reach the center of your back, Scott.
That's why my camera's in the way. That's why I wear it right here, so I can keep track of the power coin. See if it's still in.
Keep twack. Scott used to volunteer at this flea market. At this, there's a flea market booth that he met the owner, and they kind of became friends or whatever. And he'd come there and help him like sort through. They had books and stuff, and he'd help them sort through and stack them up. And he'd like take the trash. They'd give him money to go get food at the concession stand. He'd bring it back to him for lunch, and they'd buy him something. They'd even give him stuff from their stand every once in a while for him to take home, until he harassed the owner's girlfriend and told her that if she was really his friend, she would show him her titties, and her boyfriend didn't have to know about it. Then, when she refused, he claimed that they called him a retard and mistreated him and tried to file a complaint with the person who runs the flea market to get their booth banned.
In there. Because this is my only White Tiger power coin. That's why I have it on my side, to keep it up with my power coin. And like,
thank God for the update.
I can like look at it, feel it, or take it out of the holder. So that is why I put it on my side. And if I want to make a video, then I take it out and take it off and use it.
What do you need to use it for out in public?
Anyways, appreciate it, guys. What's going on, you?
Jersey's gone. Fuck it.
Everyone, how y'all doing? This video is for.
Someone said, please tell me why you look like the giant version of my left testicle at all times.
Little Dookie Joe. He'll be tagged below.
Pebbles said she slept naked alone in Scott's bed for a night and made out with him. Ugh.
Yeah.
Weird.
This video is for Little Dookie Joe. He'll be
Little
tagged
Dookie
below.
Dwip. Tag below, Little Dookie Dwip.
Yeah. And you've included my followers too, and everyone else. Follow him. I want him have more followers than me. Even though I don't think he posts a lot, but still.
Why is there a jet black booger hanging out of his nose? If my testicle had a jet black booger hanging from it, that'd be some rough truffle butter, I think. But why is there? Do you guys see that? Did he braid his nose hairs together? Or is that a black... Bleh? I'm sorry, I can't read the comments fully sometimes. I just make a general guess of what happened, and that seems right up your alley. Pebbles. Noonan, Noonan, Noonan syndrome. It's like a birth defect they're born with that affects their muscular skeletal system. Sometimes it affects their heart and they don't live very long. But if it doesn't basically kill them when they're young because their heart's too weak, they actually live full lives.
It'll be like, if his birthday is coming up, I would like that to be an early birthday present for him.
Imagine saying this. Imagine an adult saying this. Hey, here's $5. And you're like, wow, thanks. $5. If it's your birthday, if your birthday's anytime soon, that's for your birthday. If not, it's just $5. Thank you.
And Dookie, may the power protect you.
No, the brain part I think is just because his mom is. Have you guys have never seen his biological mom? His biological mom. I'm going to say this as politely as I can. His biological mom, his blogical mom, as he would say, is a retarded crackhead. Does that get it? Does that get it across pretty good? She's a retarded crackhead. I've never even heard her speak, although she's been featured in several videos. She just makes noises and only has 2 teeth. The one video that I showed on the stream, she goes, and I swear to God, hold on, I'll find it. Where was that video? Hold on.
You know, when I'm looking at a $1.3 million house.
No one cares now. We're looking for Scott Rogers' logical mom. I've showed it on the stream before. Oh, it was a Patreon show, wasn't it, guys? Where we went to the depths of Scott Rogers. I can't remember the name of the account. Was it Big Steve? Hold on. There was an account that was just somebody's name, and it had all the old Scott videos on it. Maybe. Yeah, it's not Big Steve. I want to say it was John something. I'm looking. Give me a second. If I can't find it pretty quick, I'll find it later. It was a Patreon show. We dove into the oldest Scott Rogers video content that I could find, and it was pretty good. And I can't remember what the name of the account was. It I Am John or something like that. As soon as I see the channel name, I'll know it, I think. It was an account that said, like, I'm not trying to make fun of him. I just want to stick a mirror up to where he sees like the shit that he's doing. Like, somebody should show him, like, this is you. This is the stuff you do when you get mad at people, or you fucking attack people, or you call people fucking slurs, send nudes to minors. Like, this is you, bro. This has some old Scott content on it. Let me keep looking. Hold on. I can't. Damn, I wish I could remember what the fuck it was. The account name. See if I see it here. He's got a very, very, very old account with his biological mom and a family friend. The family friend is the big fat lady laying in the bed. You guys remember her? Where he like walks in on the lady in the bed? This has some ones we've never seen. What's this one? Oh, this is one of the just fart accounts. Got it. Not great. But I would like to show his mom. He says, "Hey, everybody, this is my biological mother." And they're sitting on a couch together. And she does, I guess I could go find it on the Patreon show. Does anybody remember when the Scott Rogers Patreon show was? I never labeled them right. I just put Patreon show, do not share, but we did one on Scott Rogers. Let me try this. Damn, that Big Steve keeps popping up, but I don't think that's it. Big Steve 2.0, I think that's one I just checked. Or was it just Big Steve? Noonan syndrome? Yeah, I had to Google it as well. Okay, so it's not Big Steve or Big Steve 2.0. Oh, I think I did this. Hold on. I was just searching some terms, and I came across this goddamn account, and I was like, holy shit, they have so much of Scott's old videos on it. It's a pretty telling video when you finally see his biological mother. Pretty fucking intense. Like sex while camping. Fucking intense. That's not it. Oh, was it Donnie? Was it a Donnie account? No. Wasn't Dollar Chaser. Wasn't any of those. Wasn't his regular account. We went back to one of his old accounts the other day. He's got some pretty crazy old accounts. All the accounts he tried to delete. This has a bunch of shit on it. This has some old ones. Oh, is this the one I just looked at? I'm getting fucking lost now. I've looked at too many. Damn it, where the fuck is it? My biological mother. And some big fat lady on the bed that he calls a family friend. That was a pretty wild video. He's walking around his house for like a minute. And then he walks in on this gigantic lady that takes up the whole fucking bed, like my 600-pound life lady. And he's like, hey, what you doing? They just both start laughing. It's not Vox. It's not that one. Not Big Steve. I keep saying Big Steve. Not the left side. The real Tiger Ranger. Nope, nope. Dad is watching. I don't think that's it. Damn it. I'll have to find it later, I guess. Or pull up my Patreon video and go through it. Let's see. Content, lives. Filter. Visibility. Unlisted. Apply. Maybe it'll have a Scott Rogers thumbnail to be easy to find. Was it January 5th? No. It might be. No, January 5th was just a couple days ago. I don't think that one's it. His dad has been on camera, yes. His dad just looks sad and tired. We went through the whole lot. Okay, no, that was Oliver's mom, so that one isn't it. That was the one that made her cry. January or December 7th. Let's see. I'm determined to find it now. You've pushed me past my limits, chat. I'm pissed the fuck off. Just remember, you guys did this. I think this is it. See, this is all the content you don't get if you're not a member of Patreon. Dad, that he put basically 10 sugars in it. He used equal, which is like sugar. Yeah, this is it. What's the name of the account?
Here's a joke.
Found a treasure trove of old Scott Rogers videos. So this is, I'm going to start with his earliest accounts that I can find, okay? This is his first, from what I can tell. I'm going to find his mom. This is the earliest account that still exists. It's called Scott is Nice. Now, we've never... Scott is Nice. There we go. This is why you should be a member of Patreon. You get all the behind-the-scenes research, developed, gone through all the videos, separated it all out, find his biological mother, chase him down. Okay, that's not it. Okay, here's the video. Here it is. Here's the video of the big fat lady. I don't know who the fuck she is. It's this one.
Man, I hate pissing on myself. I hate pissing on myself.
You pissing on yourself?
Yeah.
Man.
Man, I hate pissing on myself. I hate pissing on myself.
You pissing on yourself?
Yeah.
Man.
Why didn't you join Patreon? Where else can you find this content? Man, I hate pissing on myself. You hate pissing on yourself? Yeah. Well.
hate pissing on myself.
You're gonna go to the store.
I hate pissing on myself.
Pick up some food. and
Pissing on yourself.
Yeah.
Man.
You should have been on Patreon, I guess. One of these where he's on the couch and he's like, "This is my biological mother. This me and my biological." No, it was on a different account. Hold on, I gotta go back to the Patreon video. It wasn't on this one. This is where we started, but this wasn't it. Hold on. We watched a bunch of videos here. He broke everything down. There's the pissing on myself video. God, we went through so many. I'm going to have to jump ahead so much. We went through like this whole fucking account. So it wasn't this account. It's the next one that we covered. God, I look like I'm having so much fun. He's even wearing a shirt. How awesome is that? Oh, this is one that should be interesting for you guys.
Man, I hate pissing on myself. I hate pissing on myself.
Pissing on yourself.
Yeah. There's this one guy in my face.
Where did it just go? I thought I was just at it. We found his apartment complex and broke down his living situation.
Closer and closer and closer to my birthday each day.
He works at cycle video, and I hate hearing myself talk. So the reason I'm not just watching it. Somebody says, "Want to fuck? Here's my number."
My adopted mom passed away.
His adopted mom passed away, but it was 10 years ago, so you don't have to feel sorry for him. Fuck.
You know, I have
440. Let's do it.
It's me.
Him. He's made no. Thank you. Where is it?
Not relaxing. Talk to y'all later. Ain't nobody.
Oh my God, I'm gonna have to pull the transcript. Hold on. It doesn't have a transcript. I'm fucked. Did I show it early in the video or late in the video? Because I'm about to get back on Progressive Patriots bullshit. That still exists, TikTok, and we're gonna watch the first couple videos, and we're gonna see how Scott used to be.
No, they can help me. Please, someone message me that can help me on my car. All right, thank you.
So immediately, I'm not saying this is the first account. This is the oldest account. Somebody that can buy him in a car.
What do you
One in the back. She said she got me a garbage can, but Scott's gonna tell us a joke.
What would you get if you do two shots at once? Shortor. Let me know.
So this is, you want to hear a joke? What would you get if you do two shirts at once? Shirtor. Fat lady, I remember that video. At some point in here, I change accounts. I gets a guy checked for family. Hey, now remember. Oh, I can do this. I'll mute it and I'll play it at like fucking 20 times speed until we see his mom. I talk too much, I think, for replaying myself. For sure. All right, 10 times speed. Let's see. Where's his mom at? He's got in his mask. Very gorilla-like. This is when he's in. New Orleans. Oh, this is a good part. Hold on. He went to New Orleans and became homeless. Watch this. Hold on. This is a good part, actually. I shouldn't have fast forwarded through it. in Mobile, Alabama. Mobile, Alabama. I'm sorry.
Safe.
Secure. That's where he
Roof over
lives.
his
Head, food, a check, his dad, his family, his aunt, good to go. So what does Scott do? He goes to New Orleans, becomes homeless.
Hello, you TikTokers out there. This is Scott. I'm in New Orleans homeless. And if any of y'all TikTokers...
Now, no one kicked him out. No one told him to leave. No one told him to do anything. He just hops in his car, drives to New Orleans, makes a video saying, I'm in New Orleans and I'm homeless. Somebody give me a home.
Is in New Orleans, message me. I need help. I need a place to stay, where to lay my head and all. So, if any of y'all TikTokers are in New Orleans and sees this, on drugs, I don't know what other clothes, but I need help. Peace out.
He was... He begged stars to a complete stranger, right? Hello, I'm still in New Orleans and nobody's giving me a free place to stay, money, and food to a complete stranger. Nobody cares about the homeless. That's it.
Hello, everyone. No one seems to be helping me here, but I don't know what to do anymore.
So again, he left his home, a roof over his head, food. His dad paid his bills. He collects a check. His aunt gets it for some reason. Gives it to him. He left all that to drive to New Orleans to be homeless. Then the next video he makes after announcing he's homeless, he's like, I don't know what to do. No one cares about the homeless anymore.
I mean, I'm in New Orleans, so people just don't
Did you see the way he looked at the camera and dropped his head? Fake crying. He goes,
care. People just don't care about the homeless. Sit on the side of the road. Don't know what to do. I need some help. Anybody in New Orleans, help me, please.
If you're in New Orleans, you have all right, here we go. We're going to find it. We're going to get it this time, guys. His emotion's so fake, dude. So fucking fake. I'm skipping 10 seconds at a time. Trying to find his mom. We got to have it. Oh, that was another account right there. The Ultimate White or Whiter. The Ultimate White Ranger. So that's not the account we're looking for. It's the next one I pull up. I swear I thought it said Tom or something on it. I'm starting to remember the show now. Got back to Scott is nice. Oh, this is actually a good video. Hold on. This is where Scott is can't figure out if he's gay or not. Scott made a video. Now he can't get dicks off his mind. That's all he thinks about is dicks, and he doesn't know what to do about it.
Hello, everyone. I'm so scared right now. I don't know about my sexuality and can't stop thinking about you know what.
He's scared about his sexuality, and he can't stop thinking about you know what. Now, this is Scott's account, and the title of this video is, I can't stop thinking about D's. D apostrophe. I can't stop thinking about dicks. Can't stop thinking. I'm questioning my sexuality.
I don't know. I don't know if you can turn gay or born gay or something. I just can't stop thinking about them.
Just can't stop thinking about them dicks.
Message me, please, and help me out. Thanks. Bye.
If some ladies can, look, I don't know if I'm turning gay or if I'm born gay or what. I can't stop thinking about dicks. So maybe some of you ladies can help me out. This isn't a bad pickup line. What, you want another gay man in America? Show me some titties. We found his house. I remember that part. She's got to be here somewhere, right, chat? I showed it to you. I don't know what the fuck it's at. What did I do with it? This is on December 7th, Patreon show, in case you want to go back and watch it. Or if you join Patreon and want to watch the whole show. It was pretty good. It had Pathetic Patriot in it, too. I can't stop thinking about dicks now. I don't know. I even had you guys guess what you thought his fucking mom looked like. How did I lose that clip? There's his dad right there. Somebody's asking about. That's his dad on the couch. He looks like the fucking ghost of a man who used to fucking care. That his dad's the only person I feel sorry for in this situation. Because Scott treats him like shit. He says, "It's me and my mom." Wow. That's the whole video. We're so deep in this now. If I don't find it, what am I going to do? This was all about the lore of Scott Rogers. Where'd he come from? Who he is? How he developed? How did he get this way? We covered everything. We covered Noonan syndrome. There he is with Chewbacca. There he is as a gangster. I think it was a video just like this one. I'm obviously laughing at something here. There is a comment.
For my birthday on August 22nd, I would like to have some fun.
There he is. A man, a woman.
If anyone would like to have
Listen.
fun with a woman.
Oh my God. So he says on my birthday on August 22nd, I would like to have some fun. If anybody's interested, man, woman, whatever, I'm down.
This to the creators TikTok. Hello everyone. For my birthday on August 22nd, I would like to have some fun.
There he is. A man, a woman.
If anyone would like to have fun with a woman.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. There is a comment that said, bro, you still thinking about dicks, the hardness, the veins? Scott replies with, yes. You still thinking about dicks, the hardness, the veins? Scott Rogers, yes.
Or maybe man, I don't know.
Maybe man.
Just messing with. Thanks. Bye.
So he says, on August 22nd for my birthday, I'd like to have fun. Any women out there? Or I guess men? No, not men. Well, maybe men. Just hit me up. Bye.
Hey, I'm gonna come to New Orleans tomorrow for sure. Pretty good. New Orleans.
They say, okay, that's good. Let me know.
Hello.
Past-weighted.
I mean, in a few days. Way that I need it.
He's asking for surprise sex. Somebody.
Anyways, but no one has done it in a way.
Hello, TikTokos.
A few days, but anyways, but no one has done it in a way that I need it to surprise me with something. And don't ask what, just surprise me.
Oh my God.
I wish someone would make my day. I mean, no one has done that in a real long time.
He wants somebody to rock his world, to make his day.
So, I need it.
It's still a bagger, but it didn't start out.
The Ford, let me know. Job or something. Just to the cord.
It might have been the last thing when I said, I might have said, where else can I show you Scott? What other channel would find Scott Rogers' mom and bring it to you? It might have been the last video I showed. That was a rough. Can you? Sure it was. A play. Fine.
Like the meat to get this
works perfect.
Sword.
Oh my God, the drool.
This is the Jason David Frappa sword.
Abazord.
This is the Jason David Frank Sapa sword.
Ah!
Sapa sword.
Damn it. What did it, where did it go? What is playing? The fuck was just playing? Jeff B's head? I didn't even notice it.
That she was on for a long time. I just know mental health.
I lost the clip of Scott Rogers' mom. I don't know where the fuck it went.
To make up for the lack of medication, she's drinking. I asked her if she's eating. She says the beer is basically her sustenance. And
this is where he's helping out
because the only way we communicate is through Facebook.
An alcoholic.
But
no one cares, Eli. How did I lose this clip? It derailed the whole show and I can't even find the motherfucker. I'm gonna have to look at comments. Hurts my brain like a griff casserole, a fucking girlfriend. So his dad is not his biological dad. Leroy Jenkins will be there for you. Acting coach for the grifters. Well, how did I lose this? What have I done? I guess we'll be finding it later. There's the Scott is Nice account. It's not on that account, is it? I don't think. It's an old fucking video, so I don't think it would be on that account. It's him on the couch, and he says, just me and my biological mom. Wah, wah, and like screams. What have I done? I know, I mean, even if it was deleted, it would still be in my fucking video. What happened here? Maybe she just looks so much like Scott, we missed her. I don't know. I can't go through it again. This is getting to be too much. I need the transcript, and there's not one for it. I don't know why. I thought most of my videos had transcripts on them. He hurts my brain. I'm looking at the comments right now to see if anybody said anything in comments. It was a...
She's not good. Not good at all. She's a bitch.
It was a video just like this.
She's a bitch and a user.
She's a what?
Don't then sign. She's not good. Not good at all.
You know this? She's a bitch and a user.
Cause
it's not that one. Let me look at that account one more time. Mixed messages, Scott Rogers. That's the one where he whacks it. It's not this account. There was one more account, and I don't know what the fuck it is. Pissing me off. We watched all the videos on this account. I'm so upset. Like, I know I don't care that someone asked now. Now I'm upset that I can't find it. You don't think it was before Pathetic Patriot went live, do you? Did we have to do anything with that? I don't think we did Scott Rogers stuff, did we? We did stuff, but it was that guy sneaking around the island and shit. Then we did a lock on the guy that did the locks. I don't know, guys. My bad. I thought we were doing Scott Rogers lore, but I can't find it. We'll have to look at it later. I got some other Scott Rogers videos to show anyways. There's this guy that sneaks around to places he's not supposed to do, and he does like stealth camping there. One of them was an old shut down insane asylum. I guess I just have to find it later. $16 times speed. Let's see. Look at me. Fucking, I'm having a goddamn fucking seizure on the screen. Somebody will find it later, I'm sure. All right, more Scott Rogers videos. Let's see what we got. I'm pissed off I can't find it. That is kind of making me mad, but whatever. It's part of it. Let's see. Where do we start? Scott's been having a meltdown all day.
Hey, listen, let's not upset the
I'm
man.
gonna make you love me. I'm gonna make you love me one of these days.
I swear to God, that is exactly what I say. I'm like, listen, I know we can date, okay? We can, yes. You don't have
Wait,
to.
talking to me, Kilo?
Yes.
Unbelievable. Amazing.
Scott, turn on your camera.
What?
Trying to keep his options open.
Robutter, listen. Scott, I was talking to Robutter. I'm just saying, if you want to milk with 2 kids, call me, okay? That's all I'm saying. Go.
No, you were talking to me. Robutter, nah. Robutter is nothing. I'm better than Robutter.
No, Robutter is everything.
I'm better than Wobutter. You understand that? I'm better than Wobutter.
No, I'm everything.
No, dude, Robutter is legit everything. You know how bad I want that, dude?
I agree.
Dude, rage quitting. Is that what happened?
Rage quitting. Scott, rage quitting.
Get back in here.
I'm gonna call you out every time you rage.
So he had another meltdown and quit.
Where is he? There he is.
Because he's not better than Wobutter.
100% no.
Oh, he's back.
Oh, would you get out of my fucking screen?
No, I don't think so. I really have the hots for Robutter. He makes me moist. And
wow.
Oh, goddamn. I'm just I'm going to delete my account on the 15th because I'm hotter than Wobutter. I'm hotter than Wobutter.
All I'm saying.
Nah, he ain't.
I'm hotter than Wobutter. You think Wobutter's hot? Wobutter's not hot. I'll delete my account.
Shit.
He is my shit, okay?
No, I'm your shit, Kilo. No.
Then why are you mad when Meg calls him out and wants them? If Kilo's your woman, don't be mad at Meg. Meg should have what she
I'm a
wants.
woman, and I'm calling. Okay, listen. I'm taking Robutter to throw axes. Okay, he just
no. Kilo, this is not fair. I saw Robutter first.
Listen, I called Robutter since he blocked me. Okay,
no. That man is mine.
Listen, I need Robutter. Robutter, can you be my like sugar daddy?
You know what? I'm gone.
Don't leave.
I'm deleting this account.
Okay,
I'm deleting this fucking account.
Okay.
Oh, they got him. Okay. They got him good now.
Calm down.
Okay.
Shit.
I agree with Scott. He isn't shit. Right?
He doesn't make any good videos. They're poor.
Okay, you're right.
Bad.
Scott, you're right. You're right, Scott. Your videos are way better. Your videos are fucking epic. You got that on him for sure.
Robutter, you know what? What a dick move. What a dick move.
Oh yeah, go make a video. Tag me in it, please.
And no, you're not going to come back, Robutter. No, the fuck you ain't.
Holly Harrington? Oh, absolutely. There we go.
Hi, Holly.
Now I got to go and calm down now.
What, Holly?
Just take a deep breath. You're all right.
Holly just got here though.
I'm too pissed right now, and I'm still.
Scott, just fucking.
I might take it out at any point. I'm just trying to protect y'all, okay? Because I might just go off on y'all, and I don't want to do
Not
that.
gonna go off on us. It's okay.
We'll be good.
We'll behave. Holly just got here. Don't leave.
Well, how about I just mute then and calm down?
Yeah, there you go. Do that. That's fine. That's a good option. That's a compromise. That's fair.
Jesus
Scott,
Christ.
put himself in timeout, y'all. He'll be back.
You guys really insult.
It depends. You can always view past lives depending on, like, if it's a $2 and up live and you sign for $2 and up, you can view every past live that's $2 and up. If it's a $7 and up, you have to be that level to view those. But whatever level you're at, you can view past lives of that level.
Insulted him by even putting that guy in the same arena as him. Apparently.
Oh, hey guys, I just wanted to come in and say hello real quick.
What's up? What just happened with the boxes? Did 2 people drop and then 1 came in?
No, get out.
I feel like we're being played.
Scott,
Hey, Robutter, how you doing?
Scotty, calm down, buddy. Calm down. I'm just here to say hi.
No. I don't give a flying fuck.
I just want to say hi.
No, you ain't getting Meg or Kilo.
I just want everybody to hear my lovely voice, Scott. Just chill out.
Stop. No.
Scott, be calm, Scott.
He
It's
don't
okay.
deserve any coins. He's a bully.
Yeah, Meg. He does have a sexy voice.
Scott, I thought we were friends, buddy.
Damn.
Thank you for the gifts, everybody.
Can you take your shirt off?
No, get out of the box. You don't deserve to be in the box.
Oh, you want me to take my shirt off?
Please.
I'm the king here.
I disconnected him. I don't want Scott to leave.
What?
Oh,
What a fucking bitch move, Skater Cry.
Come on, Astro.
Little bitch.
I mean, leave it to Scott. I mean, what does Scott want to do?
Well,
Scott doesn't want him in
You
the
know what?
box.
If you're gonna dictate this live, I'm leaving and I'm starting my own live because I don't play that shit. We don't kick people out when they're hot, okay? So I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna start my own live and I'll invite Robutter there.
I'll let him back in, dear Lord.
Here, I just invited him back in.
Don't leave me.
Well, Scott, quit being a fucking bully. Here,
I'm not being a bully. I'm just trying to protect y'all.
We don't want protection.
I invited him back in.
Just trying to protect them.
Damn it.
Oh, I'll be there. Send me an invite, Robutter. I'll be there.
Oh, I'm coming in, Robutter. I'm coming in to apologize. Well, Robutter, get back in here. I'm going to apologize.
So Ro Butter says, come to my live. Scott isn't invited. He said, I'm coming in. I'm coming in, Whoa Butto. I'll be there, Whoa Butto. Do you think he picked that name just because Scott can't say it and it's funny?
Apologize.
Get back in the box. I want to apologize to you.
There you go.
Scott, I'm blocking you from my live. I'm going live right now. And all the
No,
ladies are coming.
shut. Let me apologize, man. Okay?
No, too late, buddy. You already said too many things.
I'm going to apologize.
Nope, not allowed.
You're going to take my apology.
I'm sorry. What the fuck? No.
I'm sorry, you fucking dick, bitch. What the fuck?
Apologize. Nah.
I'm going to start. I'm just going to join lives and freak out on people.
Get back in here, Whoa Butter. I want to apologize.
You're just too cute to boot. You can.
Man, have a good one. Stay warm, bro.
Get back in here, Whoa Butter.
Scott, what are you beating up right now?
I'm just letting my hand on my dresser.
Don't hit your head. Okay, hand. Hand is okay.
So he's destroyed his fan, his dresser, and his chair so far when he gets angry.
Get back in here, Whoa Butter. I want to apologize.
Could have been at a tiki bar this whole time.
You should have been.
Oh, if he's going to be like that, then
Then what?
Then I'm just not going. Damn it, Kilo, come back. Fuck.
See, Scott, you gotta keep.
No, I'm going to chase her down.
Oh shit.
He's going to chase her down. That sounds dangerous.
Damn. That's fucking lit.
Way to go, Meg.
I didn't do that.
Oh, you started it with Robo.
Robo's still here.
I might have done that a little.
Hop back in the box. We'll get Scott back.
Scott will be back in less than 5 minutes. Oh, thank you, Nicholas. Barry, do you want?
Damn. Next video. I'd say he's been melting down. Jesus Christ. How long is this one?
Holy
this
shit,
one's
that was
25 minutes.
Fine, asshole. Oh,
Silly Steven?
Less than 5 minutes, I told you.
Hello.
He's back.
Oh, hi, Steven.
Hi, Steven.
I want to be next to you, Meg.
I know.
Now he needs to be next to her when they're in the boxes. No one else can be next to each other. And why is that a thing? Because someone one time said, oh my God, look, I'm next to you, Meg. No, I gotta be next to you.
There we go.
Don't act up again, or we're gonna move you away from Meg.
I'm not going to act up again.
Okay.
Well, but I am sorry. It's just you have to understand, Roberto. I got a lot of stuff coming in from all directions, and it's pissing me off, and I'm taking it out on people, and I'm sorry. All right, Roberto. Meg knows this.
Good job.
Yeah, good job, Scott. I think that was sincere.
I think that was sincere, don't you?
I do. In fact, I'm gonna give him a tiny.
I'm trying to get, and I'm also trying to get my head clear, but new stuff comes in. You know.
Yeah, but you can't get so mad, dude.
I know I'm trying. It's just,
it's all that testosterone.
And I hate.
What are you saying?
What are you doing?
Tell Flex thank you.
And I hate taking my anger out on what I got in my head on other people. I hate that.
Word.
Did you see that, Meg?
What?
Someone's bullying Steven on his TikTok again.
Oh, I'm going to have to handle that. The Ranger Wolfpack is going to have to handle that.
Ranger
Take care of
Wolfpack.
that for me, Scott? That would be so cool.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to take care of it.
Okay, cool.
As long as Max don't get involved.
I don't know.
Ego.
I don't know, Max, so you can be in charge of that.
Yeah, well, he's my split personality.
So Scott claims he has a split personality called Max, which is basically when he attacks everybody and growls a lot. That's Max. And he cannot be held responsible for anything Max says or does to you because he just snaps into Max and growls a lot and yells at people. So remember that.
I don't ever
Split personality.
I don't want to meet Max. I don't ever want
He's
to
meaner than me. He's way meaner than me.
Don't ever
I don't think you're that mean. I don't think you're that mean, Scott.
Oh, I forgot to show. This one's just for the ladies. Hold on. Let me see if I can open this one for you guys.
Fuck me like you want me.
I forgot it. You guys need to see this one if we're going to be talking about Scott's Rogers.
Hey, let me beat it till the morning. Sneaky link, you know I'm thugging and I'm horny. Fuck me like you want me. Put them thongs down, scream, no baloney, no baloney. Hey, let me beat it till the morning. Sneaky link, you know I'm thugging and I'm horny. Fuck me like you want me. Put them thongs down, scream, no baloney.
How many times you need this?
Hey, let me beat it till the morning.
No baloney.
You know I'm thugging and I'm horny. Fuck me
He's thugging and he's horny.
Pull them thongs down, scream, no baloney, no baloney. Hey, let me beat it till the morning. Sneak a link, you know I'm thugging and I'm horny. Fuck me like you want me. Pull them thongs down, scream, no baloney, no baloney.
No baloney.
Hey, let me beat it till the morning. Sneak a link, you know I'm thugging and I'm horny.
When I first saw this, I did scream, but I don't think it was for the reason the song implies.
Fuck me like you want me. Pull them thongs down, scream, no baloney.
No baloney.
Hey, let me beat it till the morning.
Great, now I'm gay.
Sneak a link, you know I'm thugging and I'm horny. Fuck me like you want me.
How many times do we need it?
No baloney, no baloney. Hey, let me beat it till the morning. Sneak a link, you know I'm thugging and I'm horny.
Let me beat it till the morning.
Fuck me like you want me. Pull them thongs down, scream, no baloney, no baloney. Hey,
What do you think? 20 more times, or how many more times you need to see it?
Fuck me like you want me. Pull them thongs down, scream, no baloney, no baloney. Hey, let me beat it till the morning. Sneak a link, you know I'm thugging and I'm horny. Fuck me like you want me. Pull them thongs down, scream, no baloney.
He's 5'3".
Hey, let me beat it till the morning. Sneak a link, you know I'm thugging and I'm horny.
Are you done at Sicko, or you need some more?
Pull them thongs down, scream, no baloney, no baloney.
No baloney.
Hey, let me beat it till the morning.
Pull them thongs down, scream, no baloney.
Fuck me like you want me. Pull them thongs down, scream, no baloney, no baloney. Hey, let me beat it till the morning. Sneak a link, you know I'm thugging and I'm horny.
He's got the
Fuck me like
moves.
you want me. Pull them thongs down.
All right, we gotta get back to some live streams over here. I'm sorry to interrupt. That was very important though.
We do all get mad.
Kind of like when you wait 2 hours to lift a heater.
Hey, Meg, do you have a game system?
Yes, why?
Because I'm thinking about getting an Xbox. No.
See, I need to get an Xbox. My kids have a Switch right now. I used to be an anti-video game mom, so they didn't grow up with video games at all. And then when COVID happened, what the fuck else were they gonna do? So I let my parents get them a Switch.
All right, I'll call you later, okay, Aud?
Oh, have a great day, Audrey.
Have a more phenomenal day. May the power protect you, Aud.
Wait, turn your camera on. She wants to see her power protection.
May the power protect you, Aud.
Hell yeah.
Wait, that's Audrey?
Power sword.
Whoa, is that real? Whoa.
No, it's just a power sword
I
cosplay.
do not want to see Matt. I think that's crazy.
Sword.
I don't have any batteries in it, but when I go like this, it lights up.
Does it need double A's or triple A's or 9 volt?
I think double A's, but I got some.
Nice.
And plus, I had to take the batteries out for something else anyway. Roboto just joined.
Oh, welcome back, Robutter.
Get them in the box if you can.
Okay, I'm sure someone will send an invite.
Yeah, hold on. Let me. Teddy, get back, damn it.
Maddie right now.
And I also got something else to say to Roboto
Hey,
too.
Scott. Howie wants to know if you smile when you see his chest hair.
I'm not. That's inappropriate. No, he knows I.
Inappropriate.
What's up, Kilo?
I don't see him in here anymore.
Oh, hey, you're back.
Yeah.
I missed you. Where'd you go?
And I missed you.
Scott, if you want to stay around, you got to quit dictating everything.
All right, and Meg and Astronaut because that's when I apologized to him.
You did apologize.
He did. It was sincere.
I love that, Scott, but not everyone has to accept your apology.
She's right.
I know.
In his box, Kilo?
Huh?
Did you just come from his box?
Oh, is Robutter live?
No, he's in here. I just saw him join.
But yeah, I don't think he's in here anymore because I tried to find him to add him to a box and he's not in here.
He'll be here in a minute.
Hey, turn your camera on, please, if you can, Kilo.
I can't, Scott. I'm working.
Oh, well, check it out.
Ooh.
He's tapping it.
Forward.
Papa Jeff, that is true, but you also have to remember, sorry without change is manipulation. So somebody can be sorry 100 times, but if they don't make a change, they're just manipulating you.
Truth.
So.
Hey, Kilo. Do you think I should bring out what I showed you and Dookie last night?
What was it? I can't remember.
What's up, Roboto?
Hey, Scott, I'm just here to accept your apology, and then I just want to have one question. Are they allowed to speak freely about me now, or what? Can they say that they like me now, or what?
Yeah, it's just I just get a lot of stuff at once in my head, and it's making me pissed off because once I get rid of one thing, that new thing comes in.
Okay.
Okay, Scott.
Those are called
I like
thoughts.
taking it out on people.
I really like having you under.
Oh yeah, I bet you do. I bet you do.
Look, we're side by side. We're like holding hands.
Oh no.
Okay, well,
And also,
call me.
roll butter. Roll
Hey,
butter.
Scott,
Yeah.
I think you should trade
Got your
boxes.
head. Check this
Marco,
out.
you should trade boxes too.
Is that a shoulder?
Remember this, Kilo?
That's like a form of like BDSM.
That's Iron Man.
Mm-hmm. That's a
Gotta go.
gimp mask.
Bye.
Bye. I love that, Scott.
That's a gimp
This
mask.
is remember my Iron Man helmet where I can take the face mask off with my hands, Meg. Meg, remember my Iron Man helmet where I remove that and pull the jaw thing out?
Yes.
This is it. This is that helmet. See, Meg, look. Meg. It's my old Iron Man helmet.
I love that.
Scott, you want to hear something crazy? Hey, 50 Shades. Did you know that Robutter and I used to be enemies?
Really?
I remember that.
Yeah. He always blocked me out of every live that I came in.
Yeah, me too.
How
And
do I
then
look in
Vaughn
it?
started unblocking me every time, so he gave up. He fucking hates me.
Oh, I feel like,
How do I look in the helmet?
we're like allies, I feel like. He makes fun of me.
Nobody's answering him. He's gonna freak out. Everybody's ignoring him.
What are you doing right now, Scott?
How did I look in that helmet?
No one saw.
No,
Right?
I'm gonna put that helmet on.
So good today. Scott, Brittany says you look great.
You do.
Thank you, Brittany. Hey, Kilo, what do you think how do you think I look in that helmet?
Adorable.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Ooga, what the fuck? Where have you been?
No, Scotty does not have a girlfriend.
Hey.
We are currently
Jesus
looking
Christ.
for one for him.
What is he
We're
doing?
taking applications to date Scotty.
All right.
Who's your friend, Assassin?
Hey, Assassin Queen, thanks. Let's get ready to rumble.
You know what, Scott? In my X amount of years of being your friend, this is the first time that I have actually seen Assassin.
Yeah, how you doing, Assassin? Let's get Assassination Queen.
Ooh, 50 Shades.
Isn't Assassination Queen? Isn't that Eli's girlfriend online or something?
Who have cats?
She also dating Scott.
James, you know.
Sorry. Will you please tell James how much we talk about how we miss him?
Yeah, we do miss you, man. Hey, Assassination Queen, can I DM you my number so we can talk?
Scott,
Oh my God.
Isn't Assassin?
Can I send
she's
you
like
my
one of
phone
the
number so we can
founding
talk?
woodpeckers, right?
Right.
I wrote down in my Scott encyclopedia.
Hey,
Even though we try to call you privately, put on one, James.
Okay.
Is that why you had to take a break from the internet?
Barry, shut your mouth. Nobody's ignoring you. Of you. Oh God, Randall Gillis is like torture. I can't listen to him even when I try.
Anyways, I'm gonna scroll through TikTok. All right.
All right.
Hey, Scott.
Meg.
She cannot talk to you, dude. She's on the phone. God damn.
Scott, do you have James's number?
No. Yeah, I do. I think I do.
James, are you that brave?
Sure.
Scott may give your number out. It's a 50-50.
Remember, remember, James, I gave you my number and you called me on it. I had to find which one it is.
By the way, after I showed those dancing videos of Scott Wadros, some of you ladies were acting kind of like this. I'm not going to name any names, but you know who you are. It'll load. Yes, there used to be a woman, I know that story, that Scott would shove things in his ass for money. Notably, this dog. Look, he takes a bath once a week, whether he fucking needs it or not. You hear me? How long does it last? I don't know. Does it ever stop? Oh, get that neck, girl. My beard's getting so long and Mariah's titties are so big that sometimes when she goes to kiss my neck, my beard gets stuck under her tits and I can't get free and I'm just stuck there. It's kind of like bondage, but not really. How much you want to bet Scotty has a bone? How much you want to bet I have a boner right now? There you go. Thank you, ladies.
Okay, sorry. What'd you need?
Oh, I was just going to tell you that I'm going to scroll through TikTok.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. And
All right,
also
well, come back when you get bored.
Okay, and also I'm giving up my box.
Ooh, super sweet of you. Yeah, Assassin.
I won't, Assassination Queen.
I should have not done that. Scott gave my number out a few days ago, and
come on, don't rat me out. Don't rat me out.
Scott gave out her number and got her doxxed a few days ago.
Damn.
Sorry, shit.
Here, Scott, listen to me. Before you go, please listen to me. If you don't want people to know the shitty things you do as a person, stop doing shitty things. And then there won't be anything to talk about. But I'm sorry, as a female, I feel like I have to warn other females that you give out their numbers. That is so...
Oh, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
I will say...
He's tore up now, baby.
Kilo is so dangerous for her and completely unacceptable.
Well, thank you, Meg. For real.
There he goes again.
Okay, well...
I would let Mariah's boobies trap my beard anytime. I'd rip it off if that meant that they got to trap them again.
He'll be back, but what he did to Kilo is unacceptable. It put her in an unsafe position, and he cannot do that again.
Yep.
She got death threats and all kinds of shit.
I agree.
I'm sure she knows though, because like when I say she's like you know, I feel like I have evolved into the Scott Encyclopedia. So
thank you.
She's like literally ones from the jump, like the first.
And she did that on purpose. She manipulated him to get that number. You know she did.
Oh,
all you can do is a reversal and use a number to find out her address, and then they know where she lives.
Yeah. Oh,
they got apps for
they
that.
put my address in the chat. They put my address. They put my dad. They put my dad. Which I don't give a fuck, because the second you come up here, I'm gonna blow you out. You know what I mean? So do what.
Oh, that was when I was actually in Discord that night. They were really fucked up. They're like, "Is this your dad? Oh, your dad's fucking dead. I can't believe this person from your lot." Like they were doing some fucked up shit. I was actually in the Discord that night.
You got to do, but still, they would have never found that had Scott not given them my number.
Right, and with that number, like you're lucky they found an old address or a fake address or whatever address that wasn't actually your address. But I have had people from TikTok show up at my house before. Like it's not fucking funny. It gets serious.
It is. I'm on this new journey of the lady that doxed me. She thinks she's anonymous. She thinks that people are scared of her.
I just want to say it was a God honest mistake that I did. A
Scott,
very huge bad mistake.
I've moved on. I've let it go. But I will never give you my number again. You know what I mean? So
I know.
Hello.
What's
You
up?
can't be mad at Meg for helping other females out.
No, she's a woman's woman, and those are the best people. More people should do that.
Yeah, Scott, you know I'm never giving you my number.
Huh?
You're never going to get my number.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Meg. Thanks a lot.
You got it, though.
Scott, I've known you from the beginning.
You did that.
Hey, Scott, answer me this. Answer me this.
I'm deleting this now.
Okay.
Thanks a lot. Now, God damn it.
Okay, hey, goddamn, listen.
He wanted some butthole
Shut the
pictures.
hell up for a minute.
Scott, have I ever given you my number?
I don't remember.
You know you don't remember because my husband says no.
Boundaries, Scott.
She has a husband. Jesus Christ, Scott.
I know that. I know she has a
You
husband.
can't have her number then.
Star 67. That's Star 67 blocks her number when she calls.
Okay.
That's what she could do.
I'm not falling for it.
Scott, if you don't let me ask a question, I'm leaving for like.
Go ahead with the damn question.
Okay. Would you please tell Assassin who doxed me?
Crystal.
No.
Yeah, it was Crystal.
No, it wasn't. It starts with a B.
No, it was not goddamn Bridget. No, it was
motherfucking
Crystal.
Bridget. It was motherfucking Bridget. I seen it.
No, it wasn't. It was goddamn Crystal.
Keep yelling at me, Scott.
I'm deleting.
Then delete it. Quit bitching and do it.
Nah, you quit bitching.
Well, quit being a shitty fucking friend. Jesus.
I'm not being a goddamn shitty friend.
Yeah, y'all kind of are.
Hey, guys.
Everything seems to be going great right now.
Hey, Scott, you give Kilo's number out, but then you get mad at Meg. Hey, listen.
No.
Listen.
She dropped it.
Listen.
Let's just drop it right now.
Then drop it. Quit getting mad at Meg for warning her friends about you. You can't be mad.
No, Assassination Queen been my friend first.
Okay, Scott, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Is that right?
Old school. Well, old school. These my friend Faust, and we're old school.
Amy?
Yes. Now, Scott, you know that I would never give you my number, so why are you getting mad at everyone?
Well, I just got because I don't know why. Do you have a?
It's because you know that I was very upset, very disappointed in you for the way you've been acting. I've been watching every single live you've been doing, and I'm just shaking my head for the way you've been acting.
See, people watch when you don't think they're watching. And it was Bridget. Bridget did it. Bridget
No, it wasn't. God damn it. It was Crystal.
Tell Bridget.
Son of a bitch.
I'm coming, Bridget.
Scott.
Let me ask you a question.
Crystal did it.
Scott, I seen Bridget fucking sharing my dad's photo.
That is true. That is true. I don't know who originally got the number and found everything, but Crystal was doing some shady shit, but I saw Bridget sharing everything.
Bullshit. And guess what else? Guess who else Bridget dogs? Savory. Guess who else? Jay. And if you stand behind that, you're shitty as they are. They're all fucking skanks.
I've had a block people on TikTok about my number. So
them too, all right?
Well, thank you, but I'm still going to get their number. It's
a big drop off of TikTok. Sorry, had to tell you that.
Yeah.
Do you have Snapchat?
No, I do not.
She might
Because that's the only way we can talk, you know?
I have Discord.
And well, yeah, I got Discord too. We can talk on Discord too.
Amy, or not Amy, Assassin, are you friends
with?
You
call me Amy.
Are you friends with Bridget and Will? Because I'm sure you are.
Oh my God, them. Oh.
And you know what? People are so scared of them. And you know what? The day they send something to my house is the day that something's going to come to their house.
I remember them. They were harassing.
What's up, Liz?
Oh, they're back.
I'm sorry. I'm getting mad. It's just I thought we squashed it, Kilo. That's why.
Stop. We did squash it. Me and you did, but they.
But it still exists. Just because she's not mad at you about it, the thing still exists. Scott thinks that as soon as he says he's sorry, no one can ever talk about it again, or he'll yell and cuss you and threaten to delete his own account. Fuck you. Delete it.
I still have an issue with.
You'll be back in 37 seconds.
That was me and you squashed it, though.
Okay, because Scott, that's really toxic if I'm not allowed to discuss something that impacted me in a negative way. I'm not saying that you're bad, and I want you correct. Will did not dox me. Bridget did.
Bridget's his wife, right?
Allegedly.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, Bridget's his wife.
I said anything, but
Bridget's his wife.
And I can say y'all aren't hard to find.
Yeah, they were telling him that they were gonna have a baby and shit, and I can't believe.
I just need all of my friends to know that Steven has been blowing up my Snap, and he blocked me because I'm here hanging out with all of you.
No,
him.
Who the fuck is Steven?
I blocked you.
Hey, Meg.
He was just in your wife.
Hey, Meg.
Stilly Steven 28. Who that is?
Hanging out with you guys and not him.
Okay.
Hey, Meg. At least at least when I know that you're live with your friends, I don't blow up your Snap, right?
No, you're really respectful of that, and you just come hang out with us, and you respect that, and I appreciate you for allowing me to have time with my friends, Scott. You just come with us.
How come I don't get that luxury, Scott?
Well, because first time when I kept on calling, I don't know that you're live or not, you know? Most of the times, I don't look at my TikTok first. I just call on Snapchat.
Hey, Texas dog.
Buddy, hey, Scott, can I tell you that
Jesus
person told me that
Christ.
you used to have Will's number?
Hi, Katie.
It's on one of my old phones I sold. So
Yeah, because
not
you
on
guys
this
just
one.
talk on the phone all the time.
Yeah, I lost his number on one of my old phones, and I don't remember his number.
Scott, do you know how many people want to know who they are? Do you know that I literally had to go to an all-out war with Sam I Am over this stuff?
Sam I Am.
You went to war with Cat in the Hat?
No, Sam I Am and I were friends, and he hated.
Katie, I gotta call you later.
He hated that I liked Scott.
I'm not gonna lie, that's like that.
And then we kind of got close to finding out who he was, and he disappeared off of TikTok.
Hey, Jenny.
Guys, we've been friends since you first started TikTok.
The Wolfpack. Thank you, Katie.
But I'm so curious, what caused Sam I Am to be so bitter against Scott?
He messes with him.
Like he hates him.
No, he messes with him. I actually know who it is that Sam I Am is.
I know. I was told.
Amy.
Huh?
Amy.
What?
I got an idea for a new Wolfpack.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Now a woman Wolfpack with only a few men.
I like that way better.
All woman
Yeah,
wolf
that's a great
pack.
idea because
Got
us
it.
women will take over with our own wolf pack.
Scott, did you also announce who's back on TikTok?
Huh?
Did you announce who's back on TikTok?
I don't remember who.
How do you not remember? He ruined your life.
Shit. I'm trying to think. Give me a hint.
Jay.
Oh, Jay is back.
Ah.
He's out of jail.
Oh my.
Scott put him in jail.
Kilo and Dookie were talking about it on Snap.
Wasn't Scott leaving to scroll TikTok?
He's the odd man alone now. He's all by his little self. paper to keep up with this.
No, not the baby shower we were just talking about and joking about. This is before they convinced him they were having a kid and got Scott to do a bunch of weird shit.
Before I get on Snap to call you, I'm going to make a promise. I'm going to check TikTok Plus, see if you're live. Or in the boxes.
And listen, Scott, I hate arguing with you because I wholeheartedly care about you as a human. But you
and I hate it too. I hate it when we argue because when we argue, it hurts my heart.
It hurts his heart.
Baby mama, I don't know. I was shown that like he changed his profile picture on Facebook like the end of December, which there's a special place in hell for gay, but that's neither here nor there.
What you say about that, Kilo? It hurts my heart when we get in arguments.
I know. I don't like arguing with you either, but sometimes you make me want to rip my hair out.
No, Kilo, it's actually like you want to rip my head off.
Well, both.
But I'm going to do better on that, all right?
When I believe you, you just got to stay away from the shitty-ass people that burn you over and over and over and over.
Yes, and don't believe their lies.
All right.
Come on, Scott. I've been with you for how long? Come on. You know I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah, I know. You've been doing all right?
Yeah, I've been doing good.
How's the ball?
Oh, she's doing good. Ornery as ever. You guys be shocked. Scott knows a lot about parrots. I was shocked.
You do, Scott? I got attacked by a cockatoo one time. I hate birds.
Oh, that's the worst bird to be attacked by.
It like tore me a new one. And it's so cute.
Hey, Amy. I saw this. Right, the cockatoo is white without that the feathers go up on the head. Is that
yes.
Correct? Well, this one woman, you know that disappearing trick, right? Well, this one woman was doing that to a parrot. She disappeared. You know what the parrot said?
What?
What the fuck?
That's what my bird says. Yes. We say what the fuck so much that my bird's been going, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
President April's bird hasn't said that yet.
Let's get him riled up again, guys. Let's do
It's
it.
hilarious.
I don't know.
And then
when you came in, with my microphone, how did you like my introduction for you?
What?
With my microphone?
I liked it.
Yeah.
That was good. Listen, don't be so angry. Whenever you get upset, you don't have to scream and yell.
For real,
Yeah. Good thing Dad is gone, though.
Yeah, but the cops came to your house the other day, remember, for yelling?
Yeah. It was at night, though. What where you put those numbers on? Is that the end of his, those numbers at the end of his?
Yes.
Jay Emmons?
Well, Scott just turned it all out. You know what, though? He deserves it. No, Michael Scott, go scope it out. Like, I feel like he needs to be avoided.
Hey, Amy.
Huh?
I learned a joke over here.
What?
And Oa's and a granola was in the bar. The bartender goes to him and says, "Hey, this ain't no granola bar."
You can't make me laugh or I'll call him.
I had to put a scare.
What?
I don't know what night it was when I went to the hospital. But the paramedic listened to my lungs, and he says my lungs sounded like sandpaper. I was like, oh, shit.
Let me smoke a cig.
No, Barry. I will block you, Barry. Do not give out my number. No.
He's yelled at me for the last time.
If anyone needs Scott's number, message me. He yelled at me for the last time.
To give out my number. No, motherfucker.
Well, Scott, that's the pot calling the kettle.
I would find you and I have a good talking to you.
Good.
Now,
I'm not going to fight you. I'm just giving you a good talk.
There you go.
Yeah, them bitches had the wrong address. We're just not even
good to have a talk.
Because, Barry, I was just about to sleep. I was just about to get to sleep, and that's when you called. I was just about to fall asleep. And, Kilo, you probably would agree with me. If someone was about to go to sleep and someone called and disrupt that, you would be pissed off too, right, Kilo?
Put your phone on Do Not Disturb. That's what I do.
Sure.
Sometimes on my phone, Do Not Disturb does not work. They still get through.
Well, then you turn off the ringer.
Yeah, right now I got it on my phone on silent, so.
That's what you do.
I put Sleeping Live on it, Jenny, with some question marks. And also, I think that's really rude to do that, you know? Like, call someone right when they're falling asleep.
Yeah, but you sleep. You have about 15 to 23 naps a day. How could someone not call you when you're falling asleep?
Just did, and I fucking lit the torch into my fucking finger.
Ouch, are you okay?
No, dude, it instantly blistered.
Yeah, them shit's nothing to mess around with.
Scott, how was he supposed to know you were going to go to sleep?
I can sense people when they're about to go to sleep. I can sense that energy.
Well, that's your power. That's not anyone else's.
Well, then you
That's another superpower he has. So he can tell when it's his dad's blood sugar's low from anywhere in the world, mentally. He can tell when a woman's in a relationship, and he can sense when someone's about to fall asleep.
should be thinking
Oh my
about
God, I can't with you right now. You gotta chill, dude.
But on my
watching Astro doing all the work back there. He's hard at it.
But anyway,
Oh, I guarantee he was live over there. Every time I turned on TikTok, he was live.
I have to concentrate on that one person. On the one person. I did not concentrate on you. I was just upset. I needed to talk.
I'll be right back.
When I'm upset, I don't focus.
Keep going.
Hey, Assassin.
Work at Little Caesars.
Amy. I'm going to get off of here, and you have a blessed day, all right?
All right, you too.
And Kilo, you and Meg, y'all have a blessed day, too.
Okay, love you, Scott.
Bye, Scott.
Love you.
Bye, Scott.
Bye.
See you in a few minutes.
My blood pressure raised. God. I feel like I adopted him, and like I just didn't ask for it.
Oh, I know that feeling.
Hey.
He's gonna call and yell at me.
I hope he does.
Have you seen his recent shenanigans?
Yes, I watch all the time.
Oh, dang.
And my husband, thank you, April. My husband Jeff gets excited to see his videos because he cracks up laughing at him.
Because he's fucking so hilarious
when he gets mad.
He called last night to ask if Jiffy and I would help fund him go to a break room in Louisiana. And break room? So that he can go break stuff. He's gonna ask his dad if he can rent his car.
What I miss.
Yeah, so is
Fill
it
me
Sam
in.
I Am still on, or?
Oh, Sam I Am. Him and I have like such a tumultuous relationship. I tried to befriend him, and he did not like that I liked Scott. And when I was nice to Scott, he would send me messages being like, "You suck because you're nice to Scott." And he was involved with stuff that he shouldn't have done that was like really bad.
Yeah.
And like I know it wasn't him leading it, but his kind of disgust for Scott kind of fed it. So I did go on like a thing trying to figure out who he was, and I guess I got too close for comfort, or we did, and he left. He did call me twice, so I know what he sounds like.
Oh, really? Yeah, I just had him, we just texted on the phone, and that was about it.
Yeah, very secretive. It was like a text now number. It wasn't, whatever.
Yeah, he was there from the beginning, too.
He's just so bitter. Like, he's like, Scott needs to be in a home. He needs to be in a home. And like, he really feels that way.
Damn.
Put some burn cream on my fucking hand. I'll be back.
I mean,
Well, he kind of does abuse his dad and kind of does everything, whatever he fucking wants, including making himself homeless, 3 or 4 times a year.
Going to do if his dad ever passes away or he has to live on his own. I really don't know.
He's going to get exploited. He's going to stick stuff up his ass, and it's going to be a disaster.
Yeah.
What was that?
That's literally what it's going to be. And then I'll feel guilty and I'll have to adopt him. And then I'm going to be miserable.
Yeah.
He'll be all right. It'll be hard, but he'll be all right.
He's going to get exploited. He's going to stick stuff up his ass. It's going to be awful.
I worry about it because I don't know.
I mean, I think people like sometimes don't know the backstory, but like Scott was so obsessed with a girl that he stole and went to jail because he thought he could sleep.
Yeah, and then he would start talking to her again, and then he'd block everyone else that's talking to him, and he was pretty mean to a lot of the originals. I say originals, you know what I mean, like from the beginning.
Yeah,
he blocked me like millions of times.
My only question is, how many wolf packs is there now? He still talks to Gabby. He actually gave her his laptop.
He does still talk to her? Oh my god.
Gabby's the one that he stole for the pussy.
Taking full advantage of him.
Oh yeah,
For the doty.
I don't know why Jeanette. He's nice. He told us to wait in.
I was bad. I exploit pictures.
He's so funny.
There's a couple pussies. Oh, there's at least one that I probably steal for.
He's a lot more stable now that he don't have a car.
What was he doing when he had a car?
Oh my god, he was giving.
Oh shit!
He gave that a prostitute.
Not using his blinker.
Oh my god!
She blew crack smoke in his face, and he got like a contact buzz. I had to call the paramedic.
You remember when he claimed he got hit by a purse and had to call the paramedics? Well, he he does still claim that he got hit by a purse, but he picked up a hooker to give her a ride. She fired up a crack pipe in his. She said, "Is it okay if I smoke?" He said, "Yeah." She fires up a crack pipe in his face, blows the smoke in his face when he starts asking what it is. He gets high and has to call the fucking ambulance because he's fucking on crack. Who could make this up?
He called me like, I have an emergency. She was oh my god, Teddy, go! He was right. His face was so red, and he had some lady checking his pulse.
When was this?
This is like 3 months ago, and he kicked her out of the car and said he done burn out.
Oh shit!
She must have blew a lot because his face was red.
I wish I'd seen that.
And then he was hanging out with that Anthony guy that he always says is from school, and he was in like a hotel with him and his niece.
Oh yeah, Anthony's the one that he was with when he did the tow truck driver, right?
Oh.
I don't know Anthony. I just like I've seen Scott like use his PayPal. I don't know him. And Lexi was. I always have to compare and contrast with Cindy because some of these people I don't know.
Wow. He's crazy.
Well, yeah, and then, there was Atlanta where he slept in the car for 2 weeks.
Oh, I remember those videos.
Jesus Christ.
And he wrecked his car.
And he had that hooker in his car when he was begging for gas money. He needed $40 to fuck that dude in his car in the leather jacket.
I don't know how he just stays afloat.
There's that one video that I love of him. It's one of my favorites. Do you know which one I'm talking about? Where he's walking along and he says, "You take your dick out."
No, but I want to find it. I wish I had it. We have, you said you have Discord. We have it. Well, Scott created a Discord and then he left it. So it's going to become like a fan page.
What is it?
Here.
That's one of my favorite videos.
I think my favorite one is Scotty versus the tow truck driver.
I think my favorite is when they called him a midget and he called him.
I have not watched any of these, and I really feel like I'm missing out.
You are listen, Scott. I think my favorite is when they called him a midget and he called him.
I have not watched any of these, and I really feel like I'm missing out.
You are listen, Scott. He's like a whole ass series.
Oh, and to take second place very closely is any video with him and Kermit.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, I'm not a fan of Kermit. There's the Discord. I put the Discord in the comments.
All right, thank you.
And then there was, the Shield saga, where they've done whatever they've done, but I feel like we got rid of them for a big part. Scotty's back. Somebody want to leave? Because Scott.
I want to see what all these clips are. Hold on.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Christina's mom. Happy birthday to you. I'm getting a check, bitch.
Oh, God.
You done fucked up.
Oh, there's so many good clips here. Hold on. Have you guys heard this meltdown yet? I don't know if I played this one for you guys yet.
Scott, please calm down. Sorry, Scott. You had your chance.
That's him yelling in the background.
Sorry, motherfucker. No, motherfucker. You didn't know, motherfucker. Put me in the goddamn box, bitch.
You're in my box. Scott.
Birthday, you're gonna come in the box and she's waiting to hear happy birthday.
This is how we Oh, he just called me a fat ass bitch again.
Larry, when you say that, it's so funny.
Bring Scott up. All right, Scott, are you ready?
This is where they sing happy birthday to her mom.
All right, are you gonna take your camera off?
Hold on a minute. Let me get on camera.
Alrighty. Ready?
Oh, let's
He's looking at it. Hello. Happy
birthday. God damn it.
What?
Ready?
Yep. Happy
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Christina's mom. Happy birthday to you. And also, we need to talk, Barry.
Oh, wow.
Barry?
And also, we need to talk, Belly.
Hey, sweetie, you.
He's gone.
Hey, he gets better. So he leaves.
And after I left,
Then he calls Belly.
I let you in there and you left again.
I recorded it 2 kilo for us, Thanks, everybody, for wishing my mom a happy birthday. She appreciates it.
Oh, you're welcome.
Oh,
She wasn't talking to you. She was talking to us that are in the box.
She's talking to me also.
No, you're not in the box.
We need to have a talk.
why did you leave the box again?
I still count. I still count. Now listen, Barry. You let me use the Buster Rogers, right?
Yeah, and you couldn't even log out of it. I had to do it for you.
I wanted to log out for you.
So here's why he's mad. Here's why he's mad. Scott's account was banned from going live. So Barry let Scott use a separate account called Buster Rogers. And when Scott was done with it, his account got unbanned. Barry logged him out. And because it's not his account, right? Barry logged him out and Scott went back to his own account. When Scott found out that Bowie logged him out, but Scott wanted to log out of the Buster Rogers account, this is the meltdown that ensues. He asked him to log Scott back in so Scott can log out.
Would you let me do it?
Don't go super soon,
How
Scott.
OCD
How
thing.
dare you log out for him?
Would you give me access back and so I can log out
No,
what you did?
no. Well, you need to tell the chat what you called me a little bit ago.
Did you comment on his weight again, Scott?
If you want to do it, I'm blocking you on everything, bitch. Go fuck yourself.
Okay, we should
Go
restart.
fuck yourself. And go kill yourself. Cause you
Bowie.
I want to come in. Oh no, I feel like I'm in trouble.
Again, after I left.
I feel like I'm in trouble.
Drop Matt.
Okay.
No worries, Matt.
Welcome back.
You're not in trouble.
Okay.
I just, whenever I get pissed off and yell, it just hurts me.
So you got to remember
bad,
that,
you know?
Remember, Astro just dropped somebody for you to come in, so you got to be respectful.
I know. I'm just want to come in and say that I feel like shit, screaming and hollering. You know, I just feel like shit. And it's making
I'm
me
not
cry.
mad at you, Scott.
No, because I mean, I was going to scream back at you. Scott, will you please tell in your own words the story of the crack smoke?
Oh, yeah, I was giving this one woman a ride, and we went to this gas station, and the woman I was giving a ride to got back in my car. Plus, another woman got into her lap. I was like, hey, yo, that's legal. I'll get a ticket. So please get in the back or something. Then the woman I was giving the ride to first time got out, and the second woman stayed in. Then she lit up some drugs, and she turned my direction and blew it in my face. Oh, shit. I took her somewhere, and I started feeling the effects, and I dropped her off, went back to my other friends, and that's when shit started to go down.
What happened?
He told everybody he got hit in the face and she blew smoke on him and he thought he was having a heart attack, so he had to call 911 and get an ambulance.
I got contact high.
Scott's done crack.
About how red my face was.
Yeah, she said it was really red.
They gave him like a lazy eye. Like his eyes were red, his face was red. It was horrible.
Then I went down, Kilo. Then I went down.
Yeah, he's like, I'm a little lightheaded. And we're like, oh shit. And then they're like, Scott, does this make you a crackhead now? And he's like, oh my God.
And no, it didn't make me a crackhead. I never did that, you know.
No, she done it. Didn't you make her get out and sped away and flip her off?
I wanted to.
If I could be a fly.
Oh, well, if you'd hate to go, he'd be.
I don't know if I want that either.
Little fan.
It's almost impossible. So this is a lot. As funny as it be to see Scott on crack, it's almost impossible to get high from secondhand crack smoke, especially if someone just blows it in your face. Like you'd have to be like hotboxing that shit.
Cookies and cream. She blew a lot of crack smoke in his face. It was.
Or else crackheads would just get in a fucking tent. One person would buy a fucking rock and everybody get high. You know what I'm saying?
Just a little bit. It was a lot.
It gave him a lazy.
It did. His little eyes were so red. Like she fucked him up. Scott, do you remember you kept checking your pulse and it was high?
Yeah.
You had to go right down.
So his eyes are red probably because he cried. His pulse was high because he was so excited, and everything else was just him making shit up.
I'm sorry, Scott.
It's all right.
I'm sorry that happened to you.
How?
Yeah.
How does that happen? That's what I want to know. How?
You can sit back and laugh about it now, Scott.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Why you pick up strangers?
You know me, I'm a nice guy. You know me.
Okay, well, if it was two strange guys, would you pick them up?
Hell fuck no.
So he wouldn't pick up two guys. He wants some crackhead pussy.
Scott.
The ladies are the only ones he's picking up.
Yeah, because I'm a lover, not a fighter. And Amy knows that.
You hear that, ladies? Pick your panties up off the floor. He's a wubble, not a fiddle.
Know this?
You'll be a heroin addict if you don't stop doing that.
No doubt.
Yeah.
And Scott, what about the lady?
He'll be one of those crack houses fidgeting.
Well, he picked up a random lady in Atlanta and was giving her a ride to fix her cell phone.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. Sure he was.
She showed me.
What'd she show you?
Oh, you know what's her goals?
Oh.
For a ride?
That's when he suddenly needed $40. She showed him her tits.
Did you ask to see them or did she just offer?
She just offered.
She's like, hey, give me a ride to get a SIM card. Here's my titties.
And you can see my you know what.
And also, she let me touch one too.
Oh my God.
And other things that never happened.
You didn't have to pay?
She gave you a freebie?
Damn.
Yep.
They want to know, did they look nice?
Yeah. Oh, they were huge. They were huge.
Did she have any fish hooks in them?
Huh?
Did she have any fish hooks in them?
No. Well, what I was thinking when I saw him, I was like, oh, shit. If she lays down on top of me with her boobs in my face, they'll suffocate me.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
That's how huge they were.
Did she show you the carpet?
No.
I did not hear this.
But you got to see some carpet, remember, because you wanted my gift money.
The other day I was in our live and Kilo was showing this picture that wasn't even her. But it was this picture of someone's back tattoo and Scott was freaking the fuck out. Like freaking out. Don't show it, don't show it. And then someone said, Scott, yeah, or they said, it wasn't Kilo, it was Christina. They said, Christina, your mirror is broken, that photo, isn't it? And she's like, is it? And she pulled it back up, obviously trolling Scott. So I told him I was a mirror repairman and I could get it done. And they're like, see, somebody's a mirror repairman. He just needs to see it. He can fix it. And then I said, oh, I could fix that. I just need some glue, some lube, and some friction. And Christina's like, see, Scott, he said he could fix it with, oh, no, it's Zeo Ranger. He's like, see, Scott, he said he could fix it with just some friction. He's a mirror repairman. And Scott's like, no, I know what he's talking about. He's talking about the duty.
For that person in the car that you said wasn't in the car, but they were totally in the car.
Yeah, the crackhead.
Yeah,
Wait, what?
Yeah,
the prostitute.
Yeah, she wanted to do it.
It's funny now, but at the time we were battling so that Scott could quote unquote get home.
Listen.
Hear this?
But you got to see some carpet, remember, because you wanted my gift money for that person in the car that you said wasn't in the car, but they were totally in the car.
The hooker in the car.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, what?
He says, yeah, I know. So he was gaslighting us. We saw a person in the car. We heard the door shut. We saw him hide the camera, the door shut, and that fucking dude was running around. That male prostitute was running around. And then she's like, you wanted my money to pay that prostitute? And he's like, yeah, I know.
Yeah, she wanted to do it.
It's funny now, but at the time we were battling so that Scott could quote unquote get home. And we could hear people whispering like, ask for 5 more. Ask her for 5. And I'm like, who's with you? And he's like, okay. So he pauses. You hear the car door slam, and he's like, see, nobody.
Oh my God.
See somebody walking away from the car, and this person walks up and says, here's your $1.
Some dude comes up and goes, here's your $1 I found.
I'm done with this.
What happened to your car, Scott?
I had to surrender it for 2 reasons. One is the main reason. I couldn't keep up with the payments.
What reason?
And the other reason is the transmission.
Oh yeah, that's a big
How does
reason.
that happen, Scott?
Remember when he's like, if I just get maybe 12 or 13 gallons of transmission fluid, I could drive to Maine to meet her.
I don't know. I'm going to go. I got to check on another account. So
All right, we'll see you in about 5 minutes.
I'll finish.
No, all right.
That's not what happened. What happened was he was driving, he was driving up the interstate, hit the ditch, and the car started smoking, and he wrecked it.
Hit a ditch on the interstate.
He put like a hole in the transmission or something.
Oh my god.
That's why I wouldn't hold any transmission fluid.
The smoke made him.
She driving stick?
Probably.
No, he's just driving dirty, yeah.
Just driving dirty.
Oh, yeah.
He was never with a prostitute.
Whenever you call him out, that's when he's got to go check on something.
And he was pissed. So pissed off.
I remember when he was in that with that prostitute that had an extra dangling.
What is it? What they call him? Leroy? Louisiana Leroy?
Leroy Jenkins.
God, you know,
Okay, I've got to know, how did the video get released? Like, did he put it out?
I have never seen the video.
Ask Sam I Am how the video got out. It all comes back to Mother Coconuts.
Yep.
The problem is Scott claims that it wasn't a dude, and we can clearly see him stroking his dick. There's no like, if I have a cock in my hand and I'm like, I was the only dude there, and it's not my cock, something's going on. Then he also wants to claim he didn't know it was being recorded because he wants the sympathy now that it's out there. He didn't know it was being recorded, but he dances and fucking does shit in front of the camera, looking right at it, pointing at it and shit. Like, what are you talking about?
He's a dedicated man for a drunk. And he's on Reddit too, and he thinks nobody knows him on Reddit. But he's so easy to spot because he hates Scott so bad, so you can always spot him.
He always comes in as someone different.
Oh my god! Well, I think what he was like Cletus something.
I remember he was Princess Peach.
He will not add me to Snapchat. He's trying to add his Reggie account, and he will not
I can't show it on here. It's too fucking graphic.
add me. He's very mysterious.
Man, I don't think I've laughed so hard in my life. I have missed so much.
Well, you know, there's been a few of us here holding the fort down for the past 2 years. You'll love the Discord. It's all in there. It's like a shrine of Scott moments.
Oh yeah, I can't wait.
Jesus fucking Christ. There's just too much content here.
He's banned from Pacific Pay when a soap worker works. Oh god. Forgot about that.
He's banned from the Circle K.
You getting a lot done, Astro?
It's done.
More than me.
All right, guys, we're going to finish this one. This will be the last one tonight. We got more, but I can't get to them. It's almost 2 a.m. here. Does Scott come back?
I was just like, well, I'll just roll up on the job site and we'll see what happens. So, our high tide and
We're looking. I don't believe so.
Jenny, that's why I'm happy I'm in Tennessee.
God, Scott begging for gas money. And Kilo was telling him, like, you have half a tank. If you really need gas money, leave. We can talk on the phone, video chat or whatever, stay live. And when you get that half a tank's empty, I'll send you money to fill up your car. Nope. He needed cash right now for that Mel Hookle in the passenger seat.
We just started getting rain last night at like 10 o'clock and it hasn't let up. And so there's a lot of flooding. And then we got.
That's it, guys. That's where we're going to leave off with it. Scott Wadgels doing the Doty pigeon, the Doty bode. Thank you guys for joining us. Thanks for hanging out. Donations that came in, I appreciate it. I'm going to hop off here. I got a Patreon video to make up now. I'm not going to miss it, but I got to make it up. Everything's just been so far behind, man, with the fucking storms and the wind and the flooding and shit. I just haven't had time to take care of anything. I even fucking neglected some of my mushrooms today. So thank you guys for joining us. I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you on the next one. Don't do anything a prostitute with a dick would do, because that's a man.
But I can tell you this about if this douchebag
With Twacked It, why now?
particular show, you don't have the forking balls to call out the people on this planet by name and tell them exactly who they are and tell them the rest of the world who they are. You don't have the forking balls. You don't have the balls.
Okay, Scott.
Here we go, I think I started some shit. Piss them off, it's about to get lit. Get the place in the best, you know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet. Here we go, I think I started some shit. Piss them off, it's about to get lit. Get the place in the best, you know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet. And they say that I'm a lunatic. Well, listen, bitch, I came equipped with a quick wit and a 6th sense for the stupid shit. Where my true believers? Y'all need Jesus. Praise the Lord, head to the extreme. All these false fucking prophets who profit off of gossip. Worshipping drums, cocking, begging for a throat deposit. Swinging fucking meat hammers like fool in a thong. He's strapped to the shaft, eating his chest like he's King Kong. Starving for attention, I'ma make your gut burst. I'll be your huckleberry, I can quench that thirst. Baby eating lizard people, alien sex. What's next? Trump in a dress, fucking Flynn on his desk. A retard in a vest, climbing up 5G towers. Cause you told him if he did, he'd get fucking superpowers. Here we go, I think I started some shit. Piss them off, it's about to get lit. Get the place in the best, you know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet. Here we go, I think I started some shit. Piss them off, it's about to get lit. Get the place in the best, you know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet. I used to find clues too when I was high on shrooms. I found myself a tunnel that led to JasonQ's bedroom.
Have a good night, everybody. For the next one.